think we're live.
Already?
Yeah, there's no messing around.
What? You didn't even...
No messing about. Comments are up there, but we might have to phone it. Do you like that?
I thought you were going to do like a 3, 2, 1.
No, we're on!
Dude,
We're live!
What?
We are live!
Bloody... All right, tell you what, this is my kind of vibe. What up, stream?
Hello, podcast.
Hello, podcast.
He's here, finally.
I did it!
We've got a space for Kazza.
I made it, mate. I was about to like film an Instagram saying like, click here. I know the vlog's gonna be live at 7, but I'm still gonna do it. But I was gonna do it off stream.
Well, let's get it.
Well, this is the awkward me doing it on stream. Well, plot twist from where my last story was. I'm now with Nino Grigio, and we're doing a podcast. Like actually a podcast, but it's not my podcast, even though people want me to make one. Nino's got his own, and it's called An Evening with the Gioias, and there's a third seat because my mum's gonna be joining us as well. So if you want to tune in, click the link here, come to the live stream, and say hello. Hey!
Welcome, welcome.
I'm gonna pull up the chat as well.
Welcome. Hey.
Oh, this is why having 2 phones is great.
2 phones. Oh yeah, because of the chat. So here we are. We've been lucky enough after a long time.
I'm even wearing the same T-shirt in your thumbnail.
Oh yeah.
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 Hey man, I do change clothes. I promise.
We pinched that from somewhere because I forgot to do a thumbnail on Friday because we
No,
were
it's totally fine.
so vinoing. Do you know what I mean?
Where's your mum? Where's your mum? Where's my mum?
She's coming. She's coming. So thank you very much for being here.
Open that.
This is the 4th episode of An Evening with the Gioias. Hopefully we'll kick it back off, but you know, getting people in here is a tough ask. It is. Oh, I thought that was Kazza then.
Yes, I
So we've had quite a few questions come in. And we're just going to kick off with a couple of questions, if you don't mind.
Mate, absolutely. Thank you for having me. For anyone who doesn't know me, by the way, my name is Tom, also known as Syndicate. He did actually start the stream as it's saying it's Syndicate Special, but it's true. I am Syndicate. Most people nowadays know me as Lifeoftom because majority of my audience who used to watch me from the gaming background maybe were 15 at the time, but they're now 30 years old and doing other things. And are 70% American.
Really?
Weird thing no one asked. My audience used to be 70% American and now it's 70% British.
Really?
They love me playing video games, the Americans, but they do not care about what I get up to in my day-to-day life.
We've got chairs, though. We've got 3. Kaz has brought a chair. We've already got some. The dog's here. Right, we're going to kick off with a question. This question...
I can't believe you started without me.
Well...
Mum, I can't believe how we just started so abruptly.
Yeah, you know, what can I say? I'm all about let's get it done. Let's get it done.
Pump up the
Are you
jam.
ready for this first question?
Did anybody get me a drink?
Yeah, this one up there.
Am I ready for this? Am I ready for this first question?
Yeah, you're ready.
Hell yeah, I am.
Okay, so this is quite an interesting. This is a
Do you
Discord
want
one.
to sit next to Tom?
No, it's all right. If you're in the middle because you ain't got a mic. This is from the man, the myth, the legend on my Discord, and he's asked, who inspired you to start YouTube in the first place?
Hey everybody, my name is C-Nanners. What's going on, guys? My name is Hutch, and I like playing video games and posting on the
Who
internet.
was the second one?
Hutch and C-Nanners. C-Nanners is who I founded 3BD with, who you'd know, and Hutch is like one of the first ever people to make video game videos and put them on YouTube, and he inspired me more than anything.
Do you want the bottle opener?
Sorry. Yeah. So Hutch and C-Nanners were the 2 first people that ever got me like inspired to want to start.
Do they still like YouTube now? Or?
Oh yeah, do you know what? You made me think that. They definitely. Hutch streams on Twitch. He's a massive streamer nowadays. I don't know if he makes content. And then C-Nanners, what an... Oh my gosh, she's back posting. Oh my gosh, C-Nanners posted... Well, flipping heck, I thought he'd basically retired and
Cheers.
done away with it.
Oh, right.
Cheers.
But yeah, no, C-Nanners is still posted as well. No way. Yeah, shout out to C-Nanners.
I think it's
All
just,
the OGs, basically.
cobweb fluff she's got.
Man, I'm an old guy in the scene now. Back in the day, they would consider themselves
Veteran.
old. I'm a veteran. OG.
Veteran?
What's
well,
older than a veteran?
well, OG means original gangster, doesn't it? So I'm maybe not an original gangster. Maybe I'm a veteran. 16 years this year in September. I'll have been making YouTube videos.
Wow. And so, who was? Because I don't know anything about this kind of stuff. Who was the first like massive YouTuber? Like the biggest one at the time. I know those were your inspirations, but they like the biggest ones out there.
Oh no, there was like, oh gosh, people remember. Do you ever heard of anyone called Fred?
No.
There's a guy who literally had a squeaky voice. He was like, oh my gosh, like squeaky squeakiness. But he made like like almost kiddie content, funny videos. But Fred was the biggest one, and then you had things like Charlie Bit My Finger or Sneezing Panda.
Really?
Like Sneezing Panda made it onto like episodes of South Park and stuff like that.
Really?
But like back in the day, in the gaming scene, like the biggest person to ever do it, kind of was like seen as a hutch. And the whole reason of like they're my biggest inspirations is when I was 15 years old, I was like, I want to be able to play video games for a living and do it as a full-time job. And the only options I ever had were like maybe become a game tester or a game developer, which is the route I wanted to go down and tried to go down. But these guys started playing video games, recording it, putting it on the internet. They didn't used to make money off it, but then there was a company called Machinima, who were a company based in LA, who hired them. You all good?
Yeah, someone said you were out of focus, but I don't know. That's right.
Company based in LA who hired them to come from, say, like even North Carolina or wherever they were from, and said, listen, we will give you a yearly salary, we'll pay for your accommodation in LA, and we'll pay you a salary to come over here, make your YouTube videos full time, and then share and then post them on our channels on Machinima. And they did. And I was like, oh my gosh, you're telling me from me making stupid gaming videos, a company, if I do such a good job, a company in America will move me out there and potentially hire me. They never said they were going to do it.
Right.
But Hutch did it for the first time. I was like, oh my gosh, amazing. That's what I want to do for a living. Then it was like, oh my gosh, this is actually possible when they hired CNanners. And then they hired a Swedish guy called Tabe.
Right.
To the face. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's a dream and a possibility. But by that time, like even if they were interested in offering it to us, my YouTube channel and the way of earning money, like, because you used to not be able to make it off your own channel, you have to do it through someone like Machinima and work for them. It became an ability to earn money off your own YouTube channel. So I just went, yeah, I'm just going to post on my own channel and make my own money.
Who was that guy we spoke to?
Yeah, I know where you're going. When we signed the
Whether or not
contract.
It was a con or a
Yeah,
weird or
yeah.
anything. Who was that?
G Unit 123. So when
Unit
you and me, when I was 17, was signing the Machinima contract, my mum had to sign it on my behalf because it wasn't 18. We were speaking to Shaggy, aka G Unit, as to do you actually make money on this? And he was like, oh yeah, you get like say $2 for every 1,000 views. And I was like, yeah, but I've had 1 million views, so that's $2,000 at like 17. They were like, yeah, and I was like, wait, no, but this month I've got 10 million views or something. And he was like, then you're gonna earn $20,000. I was like,
the check didn't come, did it? After you'd
no,
signed up, and the check
it took
didn't
it used to take 6 months to get paid. So I was
come.
like,
That long, but I remember your
at
first
first,
check
yeah, it was.
about $8,000, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We thought we'd won the lot. Well,
Yeah, it felt like I won the lottery. But no, it was the first month was like, I don't know why it was like that back in the day, but you used to get paid out every 6 months in the old school
Oh,
manner.
really?
Yeah, either 6 or 3 every 6 months. But
I don't think it was 6
when you
months,
got- when
but
you-
it seemed like a
yeah,
lot.
we definitely worked
thought it was a con,
monthly.
didn't we?
And I was like, this is too good to be true. Like, is this really possible? And then lo and behold, there it was. There you
That's
go.
mad.
Long-winded story.
That's
for you.
mad.
Yeah, you'll get used to me doing long-winded
No,
long-winded
that's
answers,
fine. I
folks.
talk absolute chat on all the time. Here's a good one. I like this one because I know how this is from personal experience in a very tiny way. How hard is it to film every day, year after year, and continue to have the drive to do so?
How hard is it? When you're hungover, really difficult. But no, I love it. I really do love it. I just wish that I found there's so many people that have offered, and 1,000 more people can offer, and it still wouldn't like tick the box of it of having like a cameraman. Because I love just sharing my life, and the amount of people who are invested in the journeys and stuff that I'm up to, or like, hey, I've got this challenge, this task going on, or this project, or this build, or something like that. As much as I would love to, as much as I'd love to keep filming myself, which I'm going to keep doing, it would be a dream to have like just a camera person capture everything. Because like probably 80% of the really funny moments that happen get missed, and then I have to film after the fact.
Yeah.
Whereas I want to just capture the
What's
pure
cameraman
moments.
with them all the time?
No, I know, but I get that because there's so many times you just think,
Oh, like
I
when
wish I'd filmed that. I wish
Yeah,
I'd filmed
or even
that.
if because like don't get me wrong, like say if I just treated it like the person like a full time job, like hey, Monday to Friday, 9 till 5
Yeah,
or whatever, they're filming,
Yeah, but
following
then
around,
something
filming.
funny happens at 5:05 and you miss it.
Well, that still could happen, but I would still. But if I'm working on the site and majority of people, or 99% of people working Monday, Friday, 9 to 5 or whatever, the camera guy would catch the moments, or like if the phone calls happen, or that this happens, or that happens, in the moment stuff, and and then it's like recording 24/7, so it's a big job. They're recording, then they've got to sit through the footage, and they've got to edit it or send it to the editor or stuff like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it just becomes a really difficult thing, and trusting someone to have that sort of openness into your
course.
life, like, is crazy.
And you'd have to get on with them really well.
Oh yeah,
'cause
yeah.
you would
Like,
be
I've always had the perfect person. I'd like
really?
Ethan. I'd want Ethan, who did our Syndicate original photo shoots, to be that
I remember
guy.
you said that to me.
But
yeah.
you have to tell someone, and the thing is, and this is how it just works in some jobs. If you're having someone to do that job, it's not Monday to Friday 9 to 5. It's 365 days a year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't get me wrong. I know, like, legalities and holidays and giving them time off and stuff.
But it's a full
there is the
job.
position where you can offer to people like, hey, listen, I'll give you the holidays, but if you want to work overtime, you can do it. It's up to you. It's a full-time job, and that you need someone who is willing to give up their life to film your life, and that is such a tough ask. And with someone like Ethan, I couldn't do that, and you've got to find the right person, and he's only ever been the right person. I'm like, he's the one guy that I would say
that you would trust to do
yeah,
it. Sort of
I
thing.
trust you to be that cameraman, because you know they've got your best intentions. You know they
100%.
know what to do with the like camera and stuff like that. So yeah, but the only tiring thing is genuinely when you're hungover
Yeah.
or like when you're ill. Other than that, like I could easily just keep filming every single weekday of my life without fail. I just hate the titles and thumbnails. If I could just upload a video and it was no such thing. It was like, imagine like, you know, TV show. Yeah, they will name the episode like of Corrie, like the pub disaster or whatever like that.
Yeah.
I've never watched an episode of Corrie or a TV show going off what the title was called.
No, of course
I
not.
never watched Breaking Bad episodes and was like, oh, this title's called this. I'm going to click it more. I just always clicked episode 7, 9, 8, 9, 10, did whatever it was. And I kind of wish YouTube was like a thing where it was like, no matter what, at this time it's there.
Yeah.
But as you know, the YouTube game, it's title and thumbnail is the most important thing.
Honestly.
And the majority of users go, that's not true. I watch every single one. And there is a dedicated on my channel, like 100 to 150,000 people who will watch it no matter what.
Yeah.
But then there's the other 50,000 people who would usually tune in, but only if it's a good title or
Only if it's a
thumbnail.
good title
Only
or
if you've
thumb-
like gauged their interest. Where I'm just
yeah.
like, I just wish you could remove the whole thumbnail thing. That's why my vlogs are late. I haven't got the thumbnail or title ready, and I need to get it ready. That's why it's always like 7:10 or 7:06 or half past, because I'm sat there trying to get the title and thumbnail ready.
The amount of time, I'm just such an amateur, tiny little thing, but how much of your life have I been sat there going,
Is this
I
title
really
better?
don't want to know about the thumbnail. What's
go
this
do the
title?
thumbnail.
What do you think about this?
Yeah,
What
but
about
it's
that?
such a shame.
It's so
It's-
hard to do.
And like, there is some YouTubers who actively, like, I listened to this on like someone else's podcast the other day. They was like, they actively, who are vloggers, they won't go to people, say like a day of like a birthday that they're having or day of events, because they're like, there's no title and thumbnail there. Like literally. Whereas I just
really?
do anything. Like I'll go out and it'll be a day of shenanigans of, you know, me going out getting drunk, or me going doing loads of work on the land, or me going doing this, or the most amazing thing could happen.
Wow.
But then I hate that it all gets undone of the fact that like drama or disaster wins. It's so annoying. I hate
I
it.
must make a little confession that since I spoke to you and you were like, oh, have a look at this on ChatGPT, you know, where you showed me about trying to improve my cooking thumbnails,
Yeah.
which I did. I've been sneakily asking for some of my vlogs now, like, what's a good title?
Yeah, no,
And
totally.
it just pops out with these, and then you can
yeah.
just like tweak them a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah. I know it's
been
so
been
it's so good from a
godsend.
creative standpoint. I'll have a title that I have in mind, and I'm like, I'm trying to come up with a YouTube title like this, and then it'll give me something that I'm like, yeah, clearly a robot's written that, but I'm like, oh well, that's actually a good way of approaching it. So it's just a
Absolutely.
really good creative tool like that.
It is, absolutely.
Hi guys, by the way.
Yeah,
Hello,
hi,
everyone, chat.
Welcome to the channel. If you've only here for the first time, please take a second just to drop me a little subscribe.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
That'd be a well good intro for you.
Bonjour.
So, 'cause
Ciao
it's like,
ragazzi.
wait, is bonjour actually a word?
Buongiorno is. Buongiorno means
Yeah, but I'm
good.
saying your name's Gioia.
Bonjour.
Bonjour is a well good catchphrase.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Grigio. Right, let's do another question. It's warm in here, isn't it?
I'm alright.
I'm alright.
That's all right then. Right, let's do another. I'm doing some Discord questions
Yeah,
here.
no worries.
This is quite funny. This is from Beezy. He's one of my moderators and races with us. What's most likely to happen? Nino hitting 50,000 subscribers or the pumpkins growing?
What are you on?
I think the 20,
Well, all right. So
22
so you've got 120 days from now to try and gain
double the followers.
29,000 subscribers,
Yeah, we'll go for pumpkins.
or the pumpkins. Hey man, I'm not answering that question because I'm not.
Show your progress.
Oh,
Or do we have to watch the
spoiler alert from the vlog. All I'm going to say is we went from no pumpkins anywhere
Yeah.
to 1 2 days ago to yesterday 7, and then as of today's vlog going out, oh lord,
So have the crows not eaten them all? The birds not eaten
They've
them?
eaten a lot. They really have. I'm not even capitanoing. An evening with
Did
the
the second
Gioias.
scarecrow
Oh.
do any good?
Really good. Yeah.
Really?
Oh, the scarecrow just in general. Like Mark was so smart by putting just the bags on the arms. I thought you just put scarecrow, but you put plastic bags in their hands and they waft, don't they? Like that.
Yeah, and they don't like it, do
By the
they?
way, I'm not sat on my phone just doing nothing, guys. I'm reading your guys' comments.
I'm vloggy stuff. Right, there's a question for all three of us. This is a foodie one. What is everyone's favourite meal? And then there's a question just for you. What's your favourite meal?
Do you know what?
It's your last
I'm gonna
meal job. Last meal job. What is it?
Steak and chips.
Oh, that's a good shout with mushrooms and onions. Mushrooms!
No, my last meal is a multi-food meal.
Go on.
Mine's like Tatsu ramen from LA
Yeah.
because it's absolutely god tier, 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
That's ramen. I don't know, like that's the one I smuggled back.
Have we got another drink for Tom?
That's
We
yeah,
will
it's
have
there.
a set, yeah.
Oh, no, it's
We'll
not.
get you on. I need
That's
to shut
empty.
those blinds.
Tatsu ramen from LA.
Let's
It's
just
that
forward,
good.
please.
But you can't do. I can't move. I've got a dog on my leg.
We'll move the dog a minute.
Yeah, Tatsu ramen. Do you need to move?
No, it's right.
Tatsu ramen, absolutely love that. Not even gonna lie. I really, really loved as a kid. My grandma's
Chips.
no
Oh, corned beef.
corned beef hash and dumplings. That
Oh,
was
yeah, that'd
that
be
was
good.
just like god tier. Like there's
Grandma chips.
like salt and pepper chicken from a Chinese thrown in there. Oh,
How much do you think you're going to manage to eat for your last meal?
that's my last meal. I want it all.
Really? And
Yeah.
yours is steak and chips.
You probably only get that if you're on death row or something.
No, yeah, like cause I think, yeah, you get to ask for everything.
I reckon I'd go for pasta fagioli, mate.
Pasta
Where
fagioli.
do you want me to go?
Just back a little touch, love.
Oh my lord, this is ridiculous. I've got a dog here.
Oh, move the dog.
Dog face.
Yeah, you can't disturb dog face.
It's not that. She's heavy.
Right, next one.
What was your
My last meal, pasta fagioli.
Oh, yeah.
With
I
some
want
fresh
that.
bread. I would.
Pasta fagioli. Yeah, if you want it to do focus, I'd say just angle your camera just a little bit down because you see how it's like we're actually only on a third of the shot. So level it so it's straight.
Do you want to sit in the middle and then you'll be prime
Right. Well,
location?
I thought you had OCD. How can you put a camera like that? Sorry, guys. One sec.
Tom's fixing it.
Let me actually be the professional streamer for a second. Wow, look at that, straight and level. And now we're in the majority of the shot.
Sorry, people.
Oh,
I'm sorry, people. I'm only small.
what is this?
Say hi to the camera.
There you go.
Wait, have we sorted the focus
W's.
issues now?
He tried. Oh gosh.
Right, here's another one. I'm just going through Discord at the moment. So what's the number one thing you would like to achieve on the 110?
Build a new house. Yeah, but actually, no. I'll actually undo that. There's two sides to that because there is actually two sides to the farm. On one side, I want to build a new house. Like that's the plan. I want to build a new house, absolutely. And if everything goes ahead and it goes smoothly, it'll be our house, the one me and Lydia will live in. If it doesn't end up being that and it ends up being just the gatehouse and it's this gorgeous little thing, at least we built a house on the land. Do you know what I mean? Because the other one got burnt down. Shit, it is what it is. Oh no, bloody! Have you got one of them?
I've got a half litre can.
Is that all right?
Can.
I just got offered a can of. Whoa! Bloody! Where's that bloody mega pint? Jesus!
Is it half litre?
Gonna be Johnny Depp up in here. What's that about? Christ on a bike!
Tip it in your bowl if you don't like.
Yeah,
That's not
Mum
gonna
said
happen.
just tip that in your bottle. And I'd rather just drink it from the can.
Yeah.
She's already playing Minecraft absolutely off me tits. Bloody hell.
Oh, you're actually going to go and stream Minecraft tonight, aren't you?
Fucking am I?
Sweet.
Damn right.
Sweet.
What was the question? Sorry, that threw me well off.
What's the...
Oh yeah,
yeah,
build
the
an house
achieve-
on there. That's what I want to do. And on the top 60, I really, really want to get to a point where we have doesn't have to be over the top, but I'd love to have a thriving, successful farm shop, which is just lovely for the area. I'd love it to be I wish there was a place now like that was there. That even if I didn't own it, Mum go, oh, I'm just going to go take Alfie up to, such
Yeah,
and
the
such a
butcher
place.
or...
Not the butcher.
Yeah,
not the
in a
butcher,
farm
no.
shop, you'd have a butcher, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but I wouldn't say I'm going to take Alfie up to the butcher. It'd be more like I'm going to take Alfie up to it's called the 110, but like the farm shop. And,
We
and
like Limefield shop.
no, I will get there, guys. Really, I love the energy.
Can I just say don't?
No, we're not taking them to a butcher's. No, we're not taking them to a garden shop. No, like a nice place where it's like a bit of a petting zoo, like up there. And yeah, you can go for Limefield for food, or nice place for mum to go for a coffee, or you go there and you can get a bottle of wine. It's gorgeous view. Do you know what I mean? Like that's what I want to make. Like something. I want there to be a place that we would like. Even I would love. You would love to go to.
Yeah.
That's up there, but it'd be ours that we're super proud of. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's what I would love. Like that's what I want. Something that it's not even like I'd care for the community's responsive. Like, oh, it's amazing. Like locals. For us, how mint would it be for mum to be able to take the kids up, going there, like this little play area for them to all have a good time?
Free from the shop.
Of course you can.
Can I just say, don't underestimate the power of taking a child for a trip to the butcher's. It's a learning experience.
Why are they all bleeding? Can people hear mum all right with the?
Can you
with the
hear Kazza?
Nothing like a pint of Stella.
It's a half litre.
It's a half, but life for us. Crikey, John, I'm gonna vlog this real quick.
It's quite nice looking out this window. Looking at
Do you see how nice is the outbuilding? It's beautiful.
It's lovely, but can we just describe how good is my mum at that for vlogging? When she knows you're gonna film a clip, she just goes, "What's the day of the week in it this week now?" Well, I was gonna say, yeah.
It's Wednesday.
We are officially live, which is lovely. We've got so many people in the chat. And Mr. Grigio has just said, "Tom, would you like a drink?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." He goes, "What would you like?" I Budweiser. Now I'm right. What else have you got? Pint of Stella. No, yeah, pint of Stella in a can.
It's more than a
That
pint.
500 ml.
Yeah, 368 mils a pint in it.
568 mil.
Oh, that's a pint of Stella. Pint of Stella in a can.
I know it is. I feel
you
like
know-
I'm going to walk
do you know
outside
what?
and start
You know
start
The best thing
punching
about this-
people.
The best thing about that is, right, you'll like this.
What?
Guess how much they cost each?
£1.
No, 12 pence.
It's out of date.
Because they're
isn't it?
from... No, they're
Yeah.
not out of date.
Why were they 12p?
It is out of date. May 25.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. I know where you got it from.
Yeah.
It's June.
It's not far off, though,
Oh,
is it?
I thought that was the
No,
ones that...
those were the 12p Stellas.
Been given a bloody out of date pint of Stella.
12p Stella.
Are you alright with my car staying there, aren't you?
With you are?
My car staying there.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Because I am walking home.
Can you get your van out?
Oh, I can't be arsed with another hangover in the morning. Do we drink a lot on this?
Did we?
Yeah, usually. Don't you?
Oh,
Usually,
well, it depends. It's up to
don't you
you.
usually fall off your furniture
Not
by
quite,
the time the
not
stream's
quite.
ended?
Right, this is something that...
Wait, everyone in the chat. Everyone say hello in the chat. I'm reading it right now. Let's give some shout outs to some people. Who have we got in here?
And don't forget to drop us a sub.
Oh, here we go. The pluggage. It's got to be done.
Plug.
Hey, we've got 1,000 people in it.
Sub. Really?
Yeah, we've got 1,000 people in it. If you would have given me like 10 minutes, we could have got things out on social. Like, I'm trying.
Well, you can...
No, I know, but usually like, oh, get in there for 6 o'clock. Like, hence, look forward to the vlog all day for 7 p.m. And I know you've had some things in, but you could have given me a chance to do it.
I know.
Sat down on a bloody cherry, turned around and went, we're live.
We're live.
Look, read the chat. Shout out
that's
to
all.
Roby, Cryptic, Meteorologist Chris Pitchford. That was the biggest name I've ever read in
Wow.
history. Emma Williamson, Joe, Gnarly, Chris, Jake, Robbie, Gaming Ricochet.
Rico's in the house.
Rico, what a guy. Someone said LTS Vintage Rose turned up today. Honey Amy, legend. Mike, legend. I see some
look
familiar
at one.
faces. Megan, that's Megan.
Buckets.
Not Booski outfit. How many times is she going to add to that list?
Buckets.
Flipping heck. So many people in there. Got mics on. Bloody miracle. Hey, watch it, you cheeky git. Lovely, this, man.
I'm
Look
going
at
to buy
this.
some swag.
I love it. Yeah, use code Nino for 0% off
Yeah.
Syndicate
I've got
Original.
the new thing that's
Oh,
coming out
plug your
soon.
merch.
Oh,
The
wait.
merch.
Oh, I'm not allowed to.
Hey, no. We're
Is
usually
this closed for
usually
sale?
on a
I know
yeah,
Emma
but
did a week pre-order, so it's closed.
all right. Well, usually on a podcast, we're guests in one. I'm guest on yours as well.
Yeah.
I don't get to plug my thing till the end where they go, where can they find you?
I'll plug it for you. Friday night, Syndicate Original.
These, though.
No, the Heather.
Super,
Oh, the dog's farted.
super limited edition.
Yeah, good excuse for Karen. Shat herself.
Super limited edition. Here once, never to be here again. Friday night. Heather hoodies.
I'm never doing them again.
Never again. Limited edition one-offs.
And is this the one I keep taking the piss off saying, is it Grey or Heather?
Yeah. Heather.
We
Oops.
bought
Heather.
all the remaining Heather hoodies from the suppliers.
In
Yeah,
the
there
country.
are no more anywhere.
Wait,
Doing
there's
it
1,000 people in here and only 200 like ratings. Live stream audience. Come on now. Oh my gosh, someone just donated you $50.
No way.
And it's bloody Daphne!
Who's Daphne?
A legend who's in my live streams.
Hi, Daphne.
Yeah, those pesky
Daphne was
kids.
in-
Oh my God, that's insane.
Oh my gosh,
I've never seen
Daphne
anything
has just
like that in my
donated
life.
$50 to you.
Wow. A question from Norway as well. Should we do a Norway
Daphne's
question?
crazy. Legend.
It's a Mummy Syndicate. I already know the answer. How do you like the YouTube live?
I haven't really got much choice, have I?
She's not wrong.
That's
I
mad.
tell you what, not that I thought they were going to do it, but, and I don't know how the content would work, but I wouldn't have been surprised if Carl and Alice would have done some sort of a family-ish channel, just because then they could have like seen back all the memories with Arlo and Avery. Not like daily vlogging. Maybe if it was just like a once-a-month vlog.
I just don't feel... I've asked Alice about that, and she said she just feels that there's that much going on in her life to then...
Oh, no, I know.
Do you know what I mean? Start
But
filming it as
Carl
well.
would be
Kids
so
Oh my
good.
God.
Carl is so charismatic. Do you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
he'd be really watchable,
Dude,
Carl.
when he's brutal, and it's a bit too brutal. I don't know if he'd survive long on YouTube without getting banned. But he'd smash streaming. Like he's smash streaming. He's so funny on camera. Like he's so natural with it. So if he did it at his own time scale, that'd be so good.
Yeah, I think he'd be really good.
See,
Really.
everyone is saying Carl's funny. Carl would kill it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he totally would. Let's do... I'm going to do another...
Everyone remind me when it's like 2 minutes to 7 and I'll try and get the vlog live on time.
Live podcasting, live vlogging.
Yeah.
Right, here we
But
go,
you're not
here
allowed
we
to
go.
watch it till afterwards.
Are you going to get some chickens on the land?
Yeah, Caleb Cooper's supposed to be sending me 3.
Oh, there's a cat.
He said, I'm sending you.
Hey, that's tight.
You take it up with
Caleb.
Call him out right now.
How'd you send chickens? Chickens jumping.
You
it's
usually...
awful.
We know it's you farting, right?
It's
Shut
not
up.
me, I don't fart.
Can we just clarify something right now, Mum? When someone gives you
I
something
hope
like
you
that, you
do
say thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much.
You
that was
raised
insane.
You raised me
What,
better
3
than that.
chickens?
You raised me better than
That's
that.
insane.
How dare you?
I think you need more than 3 because they're going to get eaten by foxes, aren't they?
And badgers.
Badgers
Badgers
as well.
don't eat chickens.
I heard badgers. Wait, someone tell me if I'm wrong. I've heard badgers kill chickens for fun. Like,
Really?
for fun.
That's what foxes do.
And you know, badgers. We're getting Highland cows. Might give them TB.
Really?
Oh yeah, they do.
Yeah, that's why
TB,
they
don't
call
they,
badgers, don't they? Because of the TB.
We'll put
You're not allowed to kill
badgers.
badgers though.
No, I know, but you can. They do
We'll put
call them
Twiggy
if they're
up there.
infected.
Because Dachshunds were originally bred for hunting.
RSP.
badgers.
Dear any health specialist there, we will not be releasing the dog to kill any badgers anywhere.
Listen,
No.
she can't even kill a
Can I do a
fly.
spoiler for the vlog today? On the cameras, we got triggered at 5 o'clock in the morning last night. Last morning.
This morning.
No, last morning.
Yesterday morning.
Yesterday morning.
Tuesday morning.
Last morning.
Jalemba.
Last
On
morrow.
the 7th of Jalemba.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, 5 o'clock in the morning. I was like, what? Because I was still awake. I'd not gone to bed yet. I was like, someone fucking breaking in the land, about to fly on down and... no, bloody deer at the gate in front of the JB. Just
No
walks
way.
up to the gate like, right, mate. Just chilling.
There's a
No
lot.
way.
Beautiful
There's a
deer.
lot
And they've been
about.
cruising all up like Andy's Nature Trail and all around the land.
No way.
Yeah,
I
amazing.
don't even know where Andy's nature trail is.
Have you not been on it?
No.
No. We haven't.
You need to just come down more.
How many times have I messaged you saying, are you on the lawn? No. You on the lawn? No.
Do you not have a set of keys?
Yeah, but I don't. How would I find Andy's nature trail if I don't know where it is?
There's a sign.
Is it labelled?
Shout out to the one and only. Wait, let
Mr.
me
Andy Hall.
get the name right here. Oh my god, I'm so tired.
Someone set a sign, didn't they?
Michelle. I think it's Michelle. I was thinking, is it? I think it's Michelle P. Could be wrong. Michelle has sent in. Michelle's the one who sent like the cars for the kids.
Yeah,
You know
Mitch P.
Michelle.
Mitch
Yeah,
P.
yeah.
Thank you. And yeah, I was even going to say Michelle. Mitch. Right, yeah, and Michelle. Parkour. You would have got that on camera.
The top of your record player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine if she started going like that and started playing, like, scratching.
I tell you what, that would be a good stream. Don't
Yeah.
even think about it. No.
Oh,
No,
it's
no.
about to fall
Oh,
apart. There's a
right.
massive. Oh, the puss is everywhere.
Go away.
Cat. Sorry, Mum.
Shoo. Why'd you have to go everywhere?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Michelle sent Andy a load of custom signs, and they're gorgeous. Like, one says Andy's Nature Trail, one says, like, Alfred's alcove or something like that. It's, like, really cute.
Stop it, Cat.
Sneaky kitty.
It's just not like... Right, here's a good question. And I would be up for doing this if we could ever pull it off, because everyone constantly is always going, when are you and Tom going on a track?
I know.
And at the back of my mind, I'm always thinking, me and you on a track, you in the AMG, me in the Ferrari, we'll be super competitive and we'll end in disaster because
you just do it staggered. You won't race. You won't risk crashing into each other.
But they're saying, can we go to Matt Watson's airstrip, Carwow, and drag race the Ferrari against the GTR? Because that would be...
I love Matt and I love his content. So if he would love to have as a guest, that would be amazing.
Because drag racing is a little
Not
bit
going to invite
safer.
myself, but I would love to go. That'd be pretty sweet.
Isn't it?
I know Yanni be cool because I think is he part of Carwow?
He does the drag racing.
I know it sounds awful, but I watch more of Carwow by himself, but I don't watch every episode. The amount of people who make content nowadays is a lot.
Go on.
But no, I'd love to do that. But no, it'd just be really nice if, like, you had a, not everyone has a stepdad in their life, but it'd be nice if you had a stepdad and he was just like, listen, son-in-law, no, stepson.
Honestly, it's really bad with these relationship things.
I've treated us to a private track day together.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
We'll be all right. I'll tell you what, though, I will say this. I did speak to Silverstone.
Yeah.
And they were super up for, and I was even speaking to Shmee about this.
Right.
It was me and Shmee talking about renting out Silverstone, and then you get like 40 spaces, like 40 bays or something, and then inviting loads of YouTubers. So it's like you'd come, like some of my local friends with their cars that would come.
Like the more cars, the more chance there are of crashing.
Yeah,
well, you're not going to rent Silverstone and just do two of you. You've got 40 spaces.
For free.
Well, that's not what I'm trying to organise, though, is it?
That would be insane.
Yeah, so I was thinking, like, imagine, like, we say, like, like, Bazinga, like, Bez from the Sidemen, he loves his cars. He probably would love to come to that, like, a sick day of flying around on the track, like, get Matt Armstrong there. That'd be sick. Great. Everyone's spamming ring emojis.
What's that mean?
I'm going to ban you all. Stop it.
Oh.
They want to know that.
I presume so.
Yeah, someone donated to my stream the other night, and they were like, this is towards your ring fund, your engagement ring fund for Lydia. Everyone keeps saying, like, Tom, why don't you get married? And I'm like, I don't need, no offence, you lovely married couple, I don't need a piece of metal on my finger and a written piece of paper to say I love you more than that. I get how much it means to Lydia. I'm all for it, but she comes from divorced parents. I come from divorced parents. So it doesn't mean as much as to, like, you guys who watch your movies and think it's amazing. It's a load of bullshit. It just is. I know it sounds aggressive, but it just is. I'm so glad I was witnessing your guys' weddings.
Oh, yeah, you were our actual signy person, weren't you?
I was there.
That was my
But,
idea.
like, it's so overrated. I get some people are really religious, so it means loads to them. It's just a piece of paper. I love Lydia more than anything in the world. And if we literally put a ring on a finger and sign something, it doesn't make a difference. It doesn't make a difference.
Legally it does.
Yeah, it might do. I don't care. But I'll tell you what I'm up for, though. One hell of a party. To the point where even Lydia said, even if we just went to the registrar and we're like, signed, done, didn't even do a big wedding, just do a sick party in the evening. That's what she prefers as well. Like, literally, food caterers, like 20 different food trucks. Yeah, we go all out. All the money that people would usually spend on the wedding, we spend on the party.
Yeah, exactly.
That
was the best thing.
That would be my best excuse. Oh, and I tell you what, the only reason as well that I'd be, like, more interested in getting married is stag do.
Doing that kind of wedding like that was just the right thing to do, wasn't it? It was nice because in the day we had more people there, and then it was just a nice little niche amount of people that you really wanted to be there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was a good day, that.
Someone just commented saying, do it for Lydia, she cares. I love Lydia to pieces. I really do. But my love is not going to be changed by an expensive piece of metal with a diamond on it. As Mum flexes hers. Yeah, I mean, it does mean a lot to Lydia. And I will ask Lydia to marry me one day. I will do. But don't get me wrong, when you say the time is right, there's been 2 times in my life where the time was like chef's kiss.
Yeah.
One is when we went to Bora Bora, but we went there. I always said, like, if I was going to ask Lydia to marry me, we would go.
You went there for 30th, didn't you?
No. We went to announce we were having a child. We were like, that's the perfect place. But we always said we would go to Bora Bora, and if I ever take you there, I'm going to ask you to marry me. But then COVID happened, so we couldn't go travelling for 2 years. But we always said, like, listen, we really want to go away. And I was like, listen, we're going to go Bora Bora, but I'm not going to ask you to marry me. Not being mean, I was like, that's the holiday we wanted to go on. So she knew going into it, it wasn't being the case because we were like announcing Alfie. I know it sounds quite harsh, mean, but that was just it. You know, we wanted a really nice holiday. We always wanted to go there. It was like, let's get away from everything.
Yeah.
Civilization, just be on this beautiful island and love life. And that's what we did. And it was perfect. And there was a night where like we were just vibing, listening to music. Everything was just bliss. And like, I just had my hand on like Lid's belly. Like Alfie was on their way, like how amazing is like life right now. And then no joke, a turtle like this wide, just from the back, swam under our deck, like got hit by the light of, you know, like shining under the
I
water.
thought you were going to say it got hit by lightning.
I know, bloody hell! What a perfect moment to ask her to marry me. And on that explosive bombshell, lightning exploding the shit, whatever. Right? I was like, we saw it, and it was just such a moment of like that, and then this turtle. It would have been just so nice to be like, oh my gosh, look at that. And if she would have turned around and been like, pow, that would have been the one. And then we even afterwards, she was like, that would have been a good moment, wouldn't it? And I was like, yeah. And then the second one, but I just didn't know what the weather was going to be like, or if it was going to be good. I didn't know what her reaction was going to be. Is when we went down to the land for the first ever time. She never saw it, did she, before we bought it?
Not at all,
So before I
no.
spent my life savings on this land, she'd never seen it, not once. She'd seen a few pictures. There was not interest. It was just going on for so long. Well, Alice might not have interest, but Lydia did. You know what I mean? Like,
None of the
idea was
girls
that
were
we
down there, were they, beforehand?
No, because
I was.
No, you
yeah,
were, but
it
you
was
were
like
like
muddy,
the-
it was
the
overgrown, it was
matriarch,
shitty, it
though,
wasn't
aren't you?
safe, da-da-da-da-da. But then the one day I happen to take Lydia, it's on and off rain, the weather's not good, but I take her down there, we go on the Buttercup Meadow, it's shining golden. We go down to like where the house is and where the bridge is, the sun is setting down there, we pop that bottle of champagne, and even then I was like, that really would have been it. You know, imagine that, like...
You should always walk around with like a lucky bag ring in your pocket just
I know.
in case.
I know. Dad has said to me for years whilst I've been in a relationship with Lydia and said, you just need to carry it with you. And I'm like, I lose...
You'd lose it so bad.
Thank you.
You would so lose it instantly.
I lose my... I'd need an air tag on it. I'd be like, Lydia, will you marry me? And it'd be like a fucking air tag hanging off the bottom of it. No joke. Literally like that. But like, I would lose that. It would not even be... It wouldn't even be... It'd be past not comical.
You would definitely lose it.
I'd have to put the... I'd have to put the
lose
air
it.
tag on it, like hold it on a ring.
I was
like-
actually going to remind you then if you'd done the vlog, but it's early.
No, I got 10 minutes.
You could do it early for once.
No. The vlog goes out at 7 p.m. I'm not going to... People are going to turn up past 7 p.m. in the hopes that it's going to be there,
What do you
not
think
under.
might happen though if you put it up early? Do you think
It'll,
everyone
it,
would just
it
like...
will bomb because
Do
no
you
one will
think
be there.
really? Do you think you would lose that much
Yes.
putting it up early? Genuinely?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I've had a good thumbnail though.
7 p.m. Why mess with it?
It's what you're looking for.
No,
Jenny.
I don't say 6 p.m. ish, do I? I say 7 p.m. ish.
Yeah, true. Well, it could be ish could be before or after though, couldn't it?
No.
Yeah.
No, because 7 p.m. ish.
Yeah. So
No.
I say it meant later.
Yeah.
I say it could make both.
I think
know.
you could argue the toss of that, but I don't think so. 7 p.m. ish. Twiggy.
Tuggy's been good, isn't she?
Yeah, she is.
Oh my
being good.
gosh! Wait, I'm going to show you something that's just flagged on my cameras at my house, Mum.
Go on.
I want you to just... You can't spoil it because they don't know anything that's happening. You lot are not ready for tomorrow's vlog.
Oh really? I'll do some shout outs.
You lot are not ready for tomorrow's vlog. Look at the state of my basement. You ready? I'll show
Oh,
you
I've
both.
seen this, haven't I?
No,
Is she still
no.
there?
So shout out to
Oh, yeah,
Saxon
still there.
Sweepers, Maverick, Lou, Melvin, Jamie, Justified,
don't know
Off
why
Grid
you-
Contender,
Oh, he's found that electrical
Star
wire.
Gaming, PT, Dizzy Doodle, Adam B, Nate.
Electrical wire going straight down.
I can't read what that is, but it looks like pie.
How mad is that?
Don't forget
Nino.
here for the first time.
So this was just decided
No
upon
way.
today.
Yeah, try not to be
Drop
dead
me a
cryptic
sub,
about
please,
it. Yeah.
if you haven't already.
And he just said yeah.
Pre-vlog warning.
He was
Sam
like,
Rudd,
no, he was just
Abarth
like,
King,
can I come round? Like, this time I was
Alabama,
like, yeah, I'm going here doing a podcast. But then he just
Lindsay.
was like, I'm doing it.
Vidlux, Josh.
So all I can say is-
Amy, Buckets, Rico.
Yeah, you guys are not ready. Hey, Vidlaw. Did you say Vidlaw?
Vidlux, yeah.
Yeah, he's amazing. His videos are sick.
Michelle.
Yeah, you guys are not ready for tomorrow's vlog.
Oh, there will be some different Nino merch coming out, Michelle. 100%.
That's it.
Nino,
gonna
you're
say-
here so you can drink. Yeah.
Damn, they've got you.
Yeah. OnlyFans with Tom.
Damn, man, I'm signing up to Only Toes. I'm going to sell toes.
Trust me, if there was a market for Nino OnlyFans, there would be one. But I can't.
Hey man, I bet you're on the website ratemyfeet.com already. It's the thing.
Have you seen my lovely tootsies? Look at them.
Dude, you can't get the dogs out for free.
Can everyone donate £1, please? Just so my foot.
Yeah, you can't do that, man. Lee, Neo Smart, boom.
It's because I've got my glasses up. That's why he's smiling at me. See, I can't. I'm getting to that point in life now where I'm old, and I've got glasses because I can't see far away. But with my far away glasses, I can't see my phone. So whenever I'm looking at my phone, I have to put my glasses up. I'm gonna have to get some of them that you do like me without my glasses, don't you?
You've got lovely eyes.
I always get such a special like. I really like you without your glasses. When I've been really bad and Kaz wants to like bury me in the well or something, I just like whip the glasses off and I'm like,
What well?
the well I've got outside.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, full on well.
Told you about that. If it went disappearing, look for me down the well.
Well, it's a good job you told me again because I would not have remembered that.
Alice would have remembered.
Yeah, Alice would remember.
Sorry, I'm just passing on numbers from the chaos.
2
that's
lots
in the
of
house.
feet funds. Thank you, Gwendath.
£2 for feet pictures. Whoa, hang on a minute.
Right foot's a £5. Are you ready for it? Whoop!
I'm not being on some
It's a joke.
toey sellout thing unless
have
I'm
you
getting
got any
50%.
more questions?
Yes, I've got some more questions.
Oh, lovely.
There was a question for you, actually, Karen. And it was, what's your most memorable Nino and Tom moment? Has the dog farted again? Great.
Yeah, right. It's just you.
It's not me. It
It's
smells
definitely-
Like a dog.
Swear down on
100%
Alfie's life,
not
you're
me.
not
Swear
farting.
down on Alfie's life, Avery's life,
She stole on that.
Arlo's life, the dog's life.
Damn, you just got a £5 for that feet pic.
Who was that?
Don't know. You got some
Show
sus.
him again.
My mum just said,
Gwenda.
"Show him again."
Maverick, thank you. Crazy.
Show him the inside of your
No,
shoes.
right, come on. What's your favourite Nino and Tom moment?
I don't think I've got one.
Bloody hell.
This.
Yeah.
I suppose when he was witness at our wedding and he shook your hand.
Witness me. I will say it genuinely has been a pleasure to see my mum so happy. Absolutely, I'm sure you've driven her absolutely batshit crazy with doing YouTube and streaming and all that sort of stuff.
I'd drive her crazy without that.
Yeah, but
I'm a nightmare.
at the same time, you definitely are the thing that makes her the happiest. Tom.
Well, second thing.
No, I don't even think. Well, Dogface was that chapter in her life, but
It's the cat
No,
scratching
it is.
somewhere.
Yeah.
I firmly believe if me and the dog were drowning and there was one rope,
you get kicked in the face.
she'd be standing on me to get to the dog.
No, you'd be holding the dog and I'd pull you out with a rope.
Holding the dog.
Oh, look at that!
Yeah.
Look at it, it's cute.
I would.
Someone said, "Tom, thanks for putting me on the wall." Hey, you're welcome.
Dean Fitzpatrick, 7 minutes till the vlog.
Can't you get down?
Yeah, I'm absolutely dying for a wee.
Oh,
Yeah, no, but I'm gonna use that as my excuse when I go
Are
to
you
the
going
toilet to make the
toilet?
vlog go
Are we
live.
outside in
No,
the
I'm
garden?
gonna go to the toilet, but I'm
We're
gonna use
gonna
that as
have
my
a quick-
excuse.
Me and Kat.
It's like an intermission.
Leave your camera.
Yeah,
leave
well.
your
Microphone.
Yeah. that's
Sorry. Wow.
it. Veronica.
Oh, that stung worse than the dog fart.
Really?
It's a stellar. It's a stellar burp. What a stellar burp.
Yeah.
I could smell that from here.
Yeah,
It's burp mixed with.
I am going to
dog
be
fart.
absolutely off my rocker playing Minecraft.
Wait.
I'll fucking die. I'm going to have to go ginger.
Oh, I tell you what else as well is on the cards at some point in the not too distant when you've got some time. Come and do some DJing. I'll only give him ones that are.
You've got good music taste though. Like he seriously has, mate. Come on, what was my music taste like at your guys' wedding at my house? Like the old school anthems and stuff like that. You were
My
vibing.
wedding playlist on Spotify. That's on Kaz's Spotify
mate,
still.
Mate, you are printing it with this
What's
chat
all
tonight,
this?
mate. That is someone donating you
Oh my God, D! Thank you
$20
very much. What is
holler!
that? That's insane. I've never
Show
had.
my feet.
Yeah, do.
No, it's not for showing feet, Mum. It's just supporting the channel. Oh my God! You're gonna make me mum start an OnlyFans for fucking feet!
If you would like to see that happen,
Chanel! She's an African grey!
if you'd like to see that happen,
No! You're not seeing me mum's feet! Keep those fucking socks and boxes on them!
a fiver a
You'd
picture.
be surprised how many of them parrots.
Shall see. Hello, thank you. Oh, you're in Bredders.
loads of African
Nate's
grapes
shiny
ones.
cardboard. Do you know what? I don't know this story. The question gets asked all the time. I don't want to ask it because I think you've been asked it a million times and you won't answer answer
Why
it.
ask it then?
I really don't know what the answer is because Kazan's never explained it to me. Can I ask it?
What?
You won't. Well, it's not a bad.
Whisper it to me.
Yeah, whisper it to Mum.
It's not a bad question. That.
Oh, why did Tom up with a bottle of champagne?
Yeah.
What champagne? Never heard of a bottle of champagne in my life.
Yeah, I remember it. I won't mind,
Alabama.
It was warm.
It was fucking warm. Why did we not? I had it in there for about 4 years. Or
I
whatever
know,
it was.
I've never asked what it
Why
was
did I
about.
not put it in the fridge?
I wasn't there.
Well,
Well,
you know.
I just don't understand why I didn't put it in the
Did
fridge.
Dad or something?
That was a 1,500 quid bottle of champagne.
Only Kaz.
And it
I
was
like
fucking warm.
What, only Kaz?
That. Yeah, not only Kaz on OnlyFans.
Nino, whoa.
Only Kaz.
We are
and
not
Free.
promoting this. Oh,
We're
Mum, how come you
retiring.
got a new Ferrari?
We're
I need
retiring.
to earn my money somehow.
Yeah, we're
I'm
retiring.
Mum's retiring from Syndicate Original. Guys, everyone put F in the chat.
In September.
F in
End
the
of
chat.
September.
Do you understand what F in the chat means?
No, do not.
So there's a video game called Call of Duty. You would know that, right?
Yeah, I do know
And there was
that
I don't know if this is where it is officially. Yeah, it is, because it says press F to pay respects. So it's a game called Call of Duty, and no joke, in the video game, you're at a funeral. When you're playing the game on PC, you look at the grave, because you're like in a military moment, like, right. And you have to pay your respects, but in the video game, it says press F to pay respects. So you're like, F. So to pay respects. So look at the chat. Look at your
look
chat.
at all the
Holy crap.
I've never experienced anything
Yeah.
like this.
So
before.
like when something goes wrong, mate, I'm teaching you the.
You are teaching me
I'm
the
teaching you
basics.
the live streaming terminology.
You're
right
my
now,
mentor
right
there,
now, all
to
the
be
kids
fair.
have got all these cool new things like, oh, that's so Riz or
Wow.
skibbity toilet or whatever it is. Don't quite get all that.
Skibbity toilet.
Right.
Never heard of that.
Right.
really.
But no joke.
Anyway.
I'm going to the toilet in
Well,
4
let me
minutes.
Just go quickly. Hold the microphone a sec, Kaz.
Nino will just have
I
money
just wait
outside.
outside.
Right.
Right at the door.
If you hear a trickle in the background, folks, just pretend you don't know what it is.
I think he's part gypsy.
What, for pissing everywhere?
Traveller.
No, that's
we
no.
outside?
That's a farmer's trait. Mark the
A
farm.
builder trade.
No, I said farmer because Mark the farmer's kids. They got out of the car. Went, you're right. It's the second I saw him, got out and took a piss on the wheel. I was like, all right, you do. But it was the car was parked in the middle of the yard, so he basically pissed in the middle of my yard. But I was like, whatever. And then we went up towards to see the sheep, and he's then pissing by the side of the electric fence, and I'm like, right, okay. And the twins, so they're both pissing. Not like they piss at the same time, but you couldn't tell which one it was. I was like, how often do these kids piss? And I turned around again. He got off the bench that we had set up in the sheep field, and he's pissing by the side of the bench. I went, do you just piss everywhere? And Mark and his wife were like, they just piss everywhere. They're basically feral. And it was just fucking mad. They were pissing everywhere. They probably took about 6. If he was in here now, he'd be pissing there.
It's easier for boys than girls.
I can't poo in the garden. It gets a bit.
I'll tell you a crazy story, all right? Are you ready for this? Tom's most embarrassing story.
Go on.
First of all, I actually helped Alice's most embarrassing story earn, what was it, 20 quid or 100 quid from that magazine, where she wrote into it when she said to my dad we were on a building job and he went for a quote. That's why my vlog's going to be late. But my dad, builder, went round for doing quotes and stuff like that. And one time Alice was like, oh, I really need the toilet. So I stood up through the sunroof in his like Golf GTI, whatever it was, and I was like, Dad, Alice needs a poo, and I was screaming, and she was like well embarrassed, and she sent it into some like gossip column magazine, and it got accepted, and they put it in, and they gave her like money for it. But my most embarrassing one, from no joke, I was probably like 4 or something. But Grandma and Granddad always used to say, when my granddad was in the bath, was like, if you need a toilet, go and have a piss in the grid. So I was like, all right, go and have a piss in the grid.
We
So
had to do that as kids. Well, I couldn't.
go and piss in the grid. Go and piss in the grid, right?
It's a lot
So
harder for you,
so
isn't
it comes round. It
You
comes.
only in the bath once a week on a Sunday.
Well, no,
Whether he's
no, he
dirty or
didn't.
not.
Or even if he was just in the bathroom. No, when your dad used
You
when your dad used to
in
go
the
and take
toilet for 2 hours.
when your dad used to go and take a shit, he'd be there for ages. He'd be like, I need a piss, and you go knock on him, he'd go to the grid, right? So I went and knocked on because I needed the toilet. He went, go and piss in the grid, and I was like, I need the toilet. He went, go and piss in the grid, and I was like, I already told him twice. So I went down there, looked at the grid, thought, how's this logistically going to work? Pulled my keks down, took a shot on the grid, turned round, and to my surprise, this thin line grid, my shit didn't go down it. It was just sat on the grid. I was like looking at it like, oh my God, how do I explain this? So I pulled one of the bricks off the nearby little low wall, put it on top of it like a cement jobby, left it there. But then when I came back the next week and I needed a piss, I went out and the brick had gone. So Grandad must have come out to be like, let me just move this brick. And there's a human shit under it.
No, the worst shit story that you told me about.
Whoa! If
There's
you're
no
going to tell the
worst.
story, you're going to tell you can't. All right, you can tell that one.
No, you can tell it.
All right, wait. I'm going to... My vlog's late now because
Right.
that shitting story. Oh, my God, that's
We'll
funny.
give,
Intermission.
Oh, we'll be back.
He's got a knife!
Be back in 5.
Vlog's late.
Yeah.
Going for a piss. See you in a minute.
Hold that.
Oh, my God.
Thanks.
Oh, well, that was pretty intense. We're just having a small interval. Tom's got to make the vlog live. So anyway, yeah.
Forgot I'm a drug dealer. I've got 2 phones.
Oh.
Sorry. Don't worry, I'm coming back. I'm going for a poo break. If you're in this live stream, don't forget to leave a like, rating, and subscribe.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. There's so many people in the stream, it's mad. Right, has anyone got any questions for me and Kaz while we're on? I'll take my glasses off because Kaz likes me, look. Look at me.
You do look like you need a shave, to be honest.
It's shave day tomorrow.
Oh, what's this? What's this on the floor?
What's what on the floor? Oh, the fucking dog's knocked the beer over. Just
What beer?
my beer.
Oh, that's your fault.
It's a full can as well.
It's everywhere. Right, I'll go and get...
A towel. It's going on my records.
Here.
It's going on my records, look.
I'm going as fast as I can.
For fuck's sake.
I thought the dog had taken a wee, actually.
No, the dog's just knocked my beer over. I know you... Right.
Beach towel.
Move your dog. Quickly before it gets my records. Drama! That's alright, it's not got my records, I'm not bothered.
Move your record.
No, they're fine.
Right, it's going everywhere.
It's fine. Well, as you can see, this professional...
That was a clean towel, though. I've only just washed it.
Yeah, well...
At least it was handy.
Yeah, exactly. At least oh, I'm just showing my arse on YouTube. I'm so sorry for all those
Money
that...
for ass pictures.
Yeah, that's a £5 from all of you, please. You see me arse. Right, let's get the chairs back.
I'm having enough. Do you want another beer, then?
Well, yeah, since mine's just gone tits up
Why
everywhere.
you reloaded this fridge?
Well, I drank it all. Fuck's sake.
I'll have a cider.
Well, we spilt a beer. My favourite record. Oh my God, I've got so many I couldn't even say. Excuse me. Yes, I do, Jackie. Congratulations. I'm glad you're doing better. What are you doing to my records? Right.
In the floor. It wasn't really. She didn't do much.
I
To be
know.
honest.
I know.
You just done that.
Fuck's sake. It's because it's beer everywhere.
It's nothing to do with beer.
Oh, dearie me. This has been pretty mad, really, so far. What did I do with the other microphone?
I just handed it to you.
Yeah, I've lost it. Does anyone see what I did with the other microphone? Oh, clearly I just put it in my pocket because that's the most sensible thing to do.
Do you
Right,
want to get rid of some empties?
No, it's all right. Hello from Florida, Joanne. Let's do some shout-outs. The Singing Unicorn, Jessie, Susan Drury, Gwendath, Sam, Mr. Lewis UK, Killerby, Oscar Layton, Woody12. Hello, Austin in Canada.
She's looking
Jessica.
the beer up.
No vino tonight, no. Well, I'm going to be sucking the beer out of that tea towel afterwards if I need to. Hello, Amy. Hello, Cornwall. Walkers. No, he's coming back. Don't worry. He's just gone to, in his words, have a shit and put the vlog up.
You said he was having a piss?
No, he said he was having a shit. That's where all the shit talk came from.
Oh. My knuckles really hurt.
Really? Are you enjoying the podcast so far? Give us a yes
So far, so
in the
good.
chat. Hello from Scotland Island. Lulu, hello, hello. Oh, it's behind, isn't it? Here come the S's. Oh, wow. I didn't know you could do this. And I've never had this many people in a YouTube live stream before.
I'm surprised.
Do you think we could get this many in an OnlyFans?
What if you had Tom on it, yeah?
What? Tom's feet or just Tom?
Well, I don't know.
I think I've got pretty attractive feet.
You really haven't.
I paint my nails. Slow the chat down. I don't even know how to do that. How much to start an OnlyFans together?
Enzo's on the job.
Oh, for God's sake, why are the cats just like...
Retail.
You can't say that. I don't think.
I'll take it back.
Just withdraw that comment.
Sorry about that. But they are, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
It's because they've not got human intelligence.
Like the dog's the same then?
Oh, yeah.
Right, that's all right then. You were tempted to do the OnlyFans? Yeah, exactly. Do you know what I mean? If it was earning money, I would so do it. But I don't know who'd subscribe to watch me prance around in a G-string made of feathers. And not that I thought about it, obviously.
I thought you were going to do your little skimpy red shorts.
Oh, my slut shorts.
Yeah.
I've got this pair of shorts, which are like football shorts, but they're old, like 80s football shorts, you know, where they're like split up the side. And I've had them since I was 14 and they still fit me. I call them my slut shorts. Oh my God, Daphne. You've just got some Syndicate shirts and hoodie for my son for Christmas. Thank you very much for your donation. Daphne just sent us 20 quid.
What are your feet, 20 quid?
No, just, well, I have thought about it a lot. Oscar Layton.
You haven't thought about it that much.
Oh, Oscar. Oscar's the guy who keeps texting me and I keep forgetting to do it, who wants to come and clean all the driveway. Yes, we do want it doing, Oscar. 100%. I just haven't filmed the driveway. I will do it. Kaz will remind me. He's putting the vlog live and having a shit, Rosanna. Where's your hats? They're coming. Don't worry. They're coming. They're coming. They're coming. Don't forget, if you're in here for the first time ever, please, could you drop me a subscription? Like, subscribe, and whatever the other thing is. I'm so bad at this. I don't even know what I'm doing.
I don't know.
Foot pics in the Ferrari, someone's saying now. And how much would you pay for that? It's good money.
What, up on the dashboard?
Anywhere.
Or on the bonnet?
Whatever will pay the best, love. Yeah, having his shit in my grid. I'll hide my bricks.
We've only got one spare block paving left.
Yeah, but there's a ton of bricks around side at greenhouse.
That's disgusting.
What is? Well, I've got a pile of bricks around the side of the greenhouse.
No, that you'd be prepared to shit in a grid and put a brick on it.
I wouldn't. I'd just go and shit in the fields.
What, and take a picture of it?
Well, again, if someone will pay money for it, I'll... whatever. This is pretty bad anyway. We're lowering the tone here. I apologise. I built a barbecue out of bricks. When I had my loft converted, I kept all the bricks from it. And then I built the barbecue. And I was going to build all these garden walls and stuff, but I didn't.
It didn't happen.
No, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. I don't know where my beer is. What is a grid? It's like a thing with holes in it. The water goes down. Do I fancy a job? You ain't seen my barbecue, mate. You'd pay for a cat. You see, that's the only problem. Do I want, like... There's a lot of people going, I'd pay for Kaz OnlyFans. Not me, obviously, but...
What, feet?
No, just an OnlyFans of you. I don't really know what that entails.
Oh, it sounds a bit seedy to me.
Yeah, feet, definitely. Yeah, it's a drain. Have we stopped looking for a new house? Yeah, we were a little bit stuck at the moment, sadly. Not in a bad way, just in an annoying way. Aren't we?
Yeah.
We were quite sad. Did you all watch the house vlogs? Hello, Lewis Hill. When should we arrange a day at work? At some point soon. Does Kaz like swimming in ponds? $600. This is from Cena. You told me to make my own OnlyFans the other day. We can't have that. I can't read it. Someone's. What do I do for a job? You'll have to watch my channel. How did we meet? There's a video on my channel. See how it's going. Hello, Bolton. Reese. But yeah, it was sad, wasn't it? We were sad. And you don't even know the twist of what happened after that.
We can't really say, can we?
No, but I will do in a video at some point in the not too distant future. Yeah. Karen, I love you from Zoe. Love the house vlogs. Cena, no, that's not enough. Yeah, we do need to get the driving range. My favourite cologne. I like those Gucci Flora and Blooms and all those. I think they're women's, but I do like them.
I think they might be unisex, to be fair. I wore the Gucci floral one.
It's nice, isn't
The
it?
yellow one.
While I remember, please, if anyone's in here that doesn't follow me, can you just quickly now, while we're waiting for Tom to finish doing whatever he's doing, you're getting nearer, Cena. Can you just make sure you drop me a sub, please, on YouTube? It doesn't cost you anything. And if you're really crazy, you can become a member. Ooh. What's the cat doing? Where's the dog gone? My favourite song is my wedding song. Boom.
Yeah, it's mine.
Is it actually your favourite song?
It's my favourite wedding song, yeah.
Your favourite wedding song?
Yeah.
Not your favourite song, just
Yeah.
the favourite one in a wedding?
Well, we had a wedding playlist, didn't we?
No, I know, but I mean, favourite song as in general.
Yeah, of course it is. I've got it tattooed on my back.
You have got it tattooed on your back, haven't you?
Yeah.
I've got it tattooed on my arms. That's arms. Oh, I'm so... Tom's like on the end of a rather large turd at the moment, I would think, so we're just going to have to wait. Have you got any questions for me and Kazza? Where's Kaz's mic? She gave it back to me, here. Just hold that.
Because I went looking for a towel.
No, I know, but you just
It's
hold...
not even my mic, it's Tom's.
Yeah, I know, but they can't hear you.
Sorry.
Devon, well done. Devon's just become a member. What a legend. It is... I can't remember the fucking title of it.
Devon Webb's?
No.
Lara Tonnell?
La Ritournelle, yeah, by Sebastian
Atelier.
Atelier. But there's a Pete Tom version, which is amazing. While I am on here, because they do so much for me, I will mention Devon Webbs are my website people. Sam and Lisa are unreal. If anyone ever needs any website type stuff, give them a shout. They are next level.
That scared me, actually.
He's back in the room.
yeah.
You've left you what? Oh. You're 18 litres of beer? Devon Webb's in the house. And also, thank you to everyone else that's around me. I know I just mentioned them specifically, but it's not just them. Amy and Chris and all the moderators that do so much for me. And Brett that's making music. It's just such a lovely community. And remember, if you do racy time, come in. I know the vlog's live because Tom is back.
Well, you're about to get it. Hello. Pumpkin.
We had a bit of an accident while you were gone.
Yeah,
What happened?
The dog knocked a beer over.
A full kind of blood all over the floor.
Bloody hell.
Fat dog Slim.
Right about now. Funk Soul Brother, check it out now.
So, what time did you get it up at?
Well, I can't answer that question. Bloody hell. 7:12. Thinking of title. I hope people...
Right, here we go. We're back in.
Dude, someone just gifted you 5 memberships.
You're kidding.
No, seriously.
I've never seen anything like this before. Who was that?
Well, what can
Thank
I
you
say?
very
The
much.
power
What a
of the
legend.
Lifeoftom audience is something else.
It's mad. Oh, this is a different...
Do you know what? The vlog would have been live at 7:02.
Wow.
It wasn't. It was live at 7:12 because I couldn't think of a title. Great vlog. Really enjoy. I know he's watching.
We've started OnlyFans while you've been away.
Fucking hope not.
We'll gift you a sub.
Feet on Ferraris.
Feet on Ferraris. There was some big money getting offered for that.
That's a good name.
Feet on Ferrari.
Welcome back to Feet on Ferraris.
Right, has anyone else got a question for Tom in the chat? Let's get a chat question.
Hi guys.
Come on.
Mr. Off Waffles here. I'm back.
Love today's vlog, Tom. You watched that fast.
Vlog's live. 42-minute vlog.
Really?
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
Do
me
and Kaz have any plans for retirement, do you mean? Oh, another new member. What are we going to do in our retirement, love?
I even know that person. Central. I can't read that far. Is it Final Central? Flash
Central. Just
yeah, I know Flash.
become a member of my channel.
Legend.
Legend. That's
Legend.
Nice. Are you streaming Minecraft tonight? Yes.
Yep.
How much are you missing Alfie and Lydia?
How annoying have I been? I just don't stop talking about him. I love him. Like, honestly. Like, I love Lydia to pieces. And I do miss Lydia. But when you miss Lydia, say, 100%, right? I miss Alfie 1,000%.
You can only really miss him 100%.
Okay, I miss Lydia 1%, I miss Alfie 100%. Yeah, it doesn't sound as good, does it?
Wow.
Sorry, guys. I absolutely love my
Oh my
mum.
God, look at all these
But sometimes
numbers.
I dry
You
humour.
shouldn't have said
I want to put my
1%.
drink down somewhere, but I can't
I don't
because of
miss
this
What was
oath.
it?
I don't miss her 1%, do I? I miss her 100%. I miss her entirely, but I just miss Alfie so much more. You can't say I miss Lydia 80%. It sounds
my
just as
God.
bad as 1%.
Charcy, Tom, can I have Mr. Upton back now to do my garden? Oh, Charcy, did she win the
Yeah,
competition?
yeah, Sharcy won it.
She's a-
Can I have him back?
She lives in Bredders.
Yeah,
Who's
wait.
Chelsea? What she
I
want?
think.
Tom Upton did
Wait,
a
Shaz,
competition to do something.
did he start this weekend or something?
Walker's
start this
Landscapes,
weekend?
legend. Walker's Landscapes, what a legend Cam is. Should check his stuff out, Instagram, YouTube.
Dude, there's
He's
still
just started
1,400
vlogging.
people in. That's crazy.
I know, it's mad, isn't it?
By the way, I'm reading the chat. Time apart can help. No, definitely. No, not even a bad way. Me and Lydia are in a great spot at the moment. Great spot anyway. Like, yeah, I'm sure she wants to just kill me all the time. It was,
Sure.
I tell you, not that anyone asked, but it was just mad timing because we spent an entire month. We spent an entire month building up to the pumpkin patch. And like, say if Lydia went away at the start of that build up of the pumpkin patch, we would have just been, productively getting on with stuff on the land. But she went away just as we got the pumpkins planted, didn't she? She pumpkins got planted, and then there was nothing booked in for literally nearly 2 weeks. And then the moment she went away, I've been like, right, I'm not busy. So it would have been the perfect window of time for, say, me to either go away with her, which I could have done, but it was a family trip that she was doing with the sisters, and she always goes and sees the sisters and stuff.
Oh my God.
So she went away. Sorry, man, do your message.
No, 89 Thunder Junkie. Great name. 20 quid donation. Insanity.
I know.
Used to live in Manchester, started driving around where the 110 was for fun. Now live near Brighton, so I can chase Joe Sugg around.
Well, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't chase Joe Sugg around.
I've done that.
I'm joking, but yeah, no, you're right. Joe's good.
You hear from him?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna call him out right now. He posted like a thing like, I'm doing a retreat and getting away from digital screens and social
long
media.
did he
It might have
last
just
for?
been social media, not screens. But then he posted an entire vlog for it, and I was like, wait, I thought you were supposed to be off your devices. So that just doesn't make sense, you fucking idiot.
I love Joe Sugg.
Nah, Joe Sugg's like one of my favourite people.
I don't
I
think
actually
he loves
even
me
reached
that
out to
much,
Joe.
to be fair.
I think, what was my last text to Joe? Because I actually said, I've got 2 weeks to myself. Do you want to go on an adventure? And his
Oh, Finn did
reply was... Watch him have messaged me and I didn't reply. No, I FaceTimed him just as Lydia went away and he didn't reply.
Really?
Yeah.
That's terrible, Joe. So.
No, it might be mine.
Oh, that's a really good question or a really good shout. What do you think of this? This is from Billy Goddard. What do you think about doing some sort of 110 type podcast?
No, we always said we'd do that.
That's-
Every single
that
person who doesn't
sounds
even watch
pretty
podcasts
cool.
or know would even think about doing one goes up into that top HQ section. We've got the mezzanine.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, this is the perfect podcast
Podcast.
setup. Like,
Yeah,
it literally
yeah.
is. Like, this is the vibe. This up there.
Yes, Timo.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just the only thing I want to do is get better internet, because right now we're on Starlink, which is nothing wrong with it. It's good, but I want to have it so we've got 1,000 up, 1,000 down, and we're gonna have it so we've got Wi-Fi points, like point-to-point internets all around the land, so there won't be a single bit on the 110 where you couldn't walk around streaming in 4K,
yeah.
60 FPS, and you'll never drop. Like, that's how I want to be able to, like a GoPro, mate. You just hook it onto the side of your car, and if it's
Yeah,
got
yeah.
a Wi-Fi antennas which you can get from like boosters.
Wow.
I just want you to be able to put you could live stream it. You set up here, pick that camera up that's got a battery built into it and a Wi-Fi
just
antenna.
walk around with it.
Attach it onto the side of your car and then go and send it on
Wow.
the track, and then just come back and be like, oh, what was my lap time? I did that in. You know what I mean? Like, that's
Yeah.
that's the way I want to get it to a point.
I love my little streaming setup, mate. It's changed
Oh,
my
mate,
life.
this is brilliant.
It's changed my life.
Where did you get the PC from?
It's a company called AWD.
Well, are they paying you?
I just bought it.
Joking. Yeah, well,
AWD?
you don't need to shout them. If you pay for it, you don't shout them out.
I know, but...
Joking, guys. I'm
I'm a nice
I'm being
person.
like top. Guys, you don't forget. It's not sellout YouTube, Tom. I used to be I used to own a creative agency. So
Oh, did you?
3BD was an agency. Come on now.
I'm new at all this, though. Do you know what I
Any
mean?
questions for Twiggy?
Was it you farting or was it Mum?
Twiggy.
Oh, how's your diet going now that Twiggy... in fact, here's
You
a little...
talking to my mum?
No, the dog.
Fuck.
Here's a little story for you. So, I've got kittens.
Yeah, they're adorable.
Kittens poo on
Met
a daily
them,
basis.
seen them,
don't
love them.
They
Yep.
poo on a daily basis.
Several
Wow.
times.
A couple of times a day.
Wow.
So I just have to clean the litter tray out, which is unpleasant. However, for 3 days, I'm thinking, there's only been one poo in the litter tray. And we're like, where is it? And then we caught...
It was Alice.
No.
Oh.
the dog has been troughing the cat poos out of the litter tray, wood pellets and all.
Dog's been eating the poo.
Yeah, it's rancid.
Apparently cats don't digest the food properly, that's why.
So she just sees it as a snack.
So
tell them the story about the poo at your dad's house.
Oh, is this the one you can't
Oh
have?
yeah, honestly, I'm not even gonna lie.
Thunder Chunky.
Yeah, so when I was younger, right, I'm just chilling, like I think in my room, even playing video games or something like that. And Alice, Carl, Dad and Gail are right, like out in the back, and then they come in and start giving me shit like, "Hey, I can't believe you've done that," or whatever it is. I just had an argument with like Alice or something like that. Like just had a petty argument, brother sister argument, and I walk off and I go in my office or something like that. And Alice comes back in. And they're all like, "Oh, can't believe you've done that." I'm like, "What?" It's like, "Can't believe you were that like wound up that you lost the argument that you went and took a shit in my bed." I was like, "What? I did not shit in your bed." And no joke, Dad was like disgusted in me. I was like, "I did not shit in my sister's bed in protest of losing an argument." But it turns out Alice had like gone into a room and there was piss and shit all over her bed, like pooed under the covers or whatever it was. And she went out to say, "Dad, like, there's a poo in my bed, like, where's it come from?" And my dad's, like, mind went, "Must have been Tom." Right? Rather than, like, any other logistical thing, said, "Must have been Tom from losing that argument or something." He's gone out there in protest and shat in your bed. So I'm like, "You're absolutely kidding me." And, like, they will not believe me. They're all, like, making fun of me for pooing in Alice's bed. I'm like, there's no way this is a real reality that I'm in. And then all of a sudden, turns out, like, a few hours later, a cat came running out of the room and it was a cat that did it. But my own dad thought, I was about 16, 17. My dad thought that out of...
I thought you were younger than that.
my dad thought out of protest of arguing with my sister.
Your own sister's bed.
I went and shut on my sister's
Did
pillow.
no one at all think that poo is pretty small?
Don't know. You think it was like a bit of a meaty poo, but they genuinely thought I did it. I was like, "What's that about? Why am I catching strays? Stray cats."
It's awful.
Stray cats. I know it is awful. It's called not being loved, that, guys.
So, when the pumpkin thing comes out, someone's asking, when the pumpkin patch is out,
Pumpkin!
is there anything else going to be kind of like planned around it?
Yeah,
Or can you not say?
yeah, absolutely. Like we're an open book because like the whole point of it is I want to do the pumpkin patch where it's like we tell people have no expectations, expect it to be awful, expect the pumpkins to be this big. We might only have about 3 pumpkins, so we might not even do it.
More like gourds than pumpkins.
They might be half eaten, they might be terrible. If it's that
Free
bad,
maggots with every pumpkin.
yeah, 3 maggots with every pumpkin. If it is a case that, like, non-grow, the chances are we'll probably not do an event or something like that. But if we can get a few, say even like saying a couple of thousand do grow, then we get people there and listen, hey, there's a pumpkin, you can come and buy it, it'd be amazing. But if we do have a really good yield and the maize grows really well, there's going to be like a maize field with like an amazing maize, where there's going to be like photo opportunities. Like we'll put like, say, La Cromlech out, the tractor from the land, you know, like little vehicles like the Defender, you know, a bunch of the vehicles, the Polaris, like we'll just, like put everything out as like picture spots for people who love the vlogs. Do you know what I mean? They could, you know, they'll see like yep, I'll bring that up. So we're doing, we're doing that. Then so then you go through this like nice entrance where there's hopefully going to be, we want to try and see if we can get Rita's Rain there to do a little food spot, which would be really good. The local village bakery are going to do like a bit of a cake, sweet stand sort of thing.
DJ Nino.
Which would be really good. We could even do a DJ Nino. That'd be pretty sick. No, we really could.
That's right.
Like that'd be amazing.
So
Met some guy the other day who was like an incredible busker singer sort of thing, but he was like really good. I met him outside the JB. Told him to message me because he was like, I'd love to like do that whilst you're doing your pumpkin patch. Like we could have him on certain sets and stuff like that. So I want to do like food, drink. Caleb said he would bring the Hawkstone truck where they sell like the Hawkstone beer and cider, which I thought would be amazing. Do you know what I mean? And then just make like put hay bales everywhere as like seating. They can have food, they can have a bit of drink, nice little vibes, picture spots. Then you've obviously got the pumpkin patch where you can go find your pumpkins and everything. Kind of want to do the idea of once a day, every day for it, we hide one tiny little pumpkin, and I mean like tiny. That's gold, and we know where it is. And if one person finds that, there's like a special prize every day for somebody who finds the gold pumpkin. Do you know what I mean? It's just something.
What, real gold?
No, Mum, I didn't say that.
I was going to say, because I'd just keep the pumpkin in.
No, Lydia actually found a gold pumpkin in China
those.
that looked sick, but she
They
said it was
look
about,
mad.
I think she said it was like 1,300 quid or something.
Really?
And I don't think we're going to go giving away a 1,300. We probably won't have 1,300
not
pounds
at all.
worth of pumpkins. So I'd like to put a gold pumpkin in the patch randomly anywhere every day, and someone might find it the first day, and if they find it, it's done for the day. If they don't find it, you know, when they do it every day, we do the patch, and then give something away each day. I think it'd be sick, like as a prize of like
Just
incentive.
Get people turfing stuff over.
No, but it's not going to be like, oh, you're going to get 10 grand. You know what I mean? It'd be like you win something for free.
Free t-shirt.
A free
Well,
subscription to my OnlyFans.
Shut up! You're lowering the tone.
Guys.
I can't help it.
No, but then we have the pumpkin patch where people can buy the pumpkins, da. But then we want to do one of the first ever limited edition 110 farm pieces of merch. Ooh. Now there's two sides to the 110, which is like the woo sending it vibe, which is the 110, but then there's the 110 farm. And the farm side of it, we want to do like really nice merchandise, like really cool. People, like any money that gets made from it goes back into the farm, helps support the farm and stuff like that. So we can do like other things like the pumpkin patch. And then it's like, you know, people are saying like, oh, Tom, if you do it ticketed sort of thing, we'll pay. But if we could do it as a ticketed event to make sure we can get the people in, regulate it, manage it sort of thing, we can put the money that we make from that into more entertainment, whether it's music, but it's whatever. You know, you get people like who walk around on stilts sort of stuff. I'm thinking Monday to Friday, we just do it like, hey, it's an open patch, you just go there and pick your pumpkins, that's it.
Yeah.
But then the Friday to the Sunday
like a little mini festival.
It's like a mini, like Halloweeny pumpkin-y festival. Do you know what I mean? Because then you don't have to do it all week, but the weekend, you could probably guarantee that'd be busy. Yeah, so like, hey, Monday to Friday, come buy the pumpkins. Please come buy the pumpkins. But Friday, Saturday, like that'll be like a good, like there'll be music on, there'll be this.
I genuinely think you're going to do this pumpkin patch and say, hey, come down to the pumpkin patch, and it is going to be absolute.
I would like to say
carnage. Not carnage in a bad way. I just think I think it'll be newsworthy where like
it'll be like Clarkson's farm.
Yeah,
I genuinely think
we've got 120 days officially. Like it's 120 days of yesterday's vlog. 120 days to get everything ready and prepared. And the thing is, we might get to a point where it's not prepared and we have to go, guys, it's not happening. So like that's why I'm not like advertising it on like local Facebook or telling all the local people about like friends and family know. Like so if it happens, it can come. But if it ends up being potato, like something happens to the crop, it's not happening, it's all gonna fall apart. At least if it's 1% terrible, but the people still want to come and support it, like, hey guys, we've tried, then they're turning up and they're expecting it to be shit.
Yeah.
Expect the worst. Expect the pumpkins to be this big.
Absolutely.
But if you could just donate 50p to that one, we'll try better next year. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Not that, like, you shouldn't have to pay for our loss, but, you know, if you want to help support the farm in our first year in endeavours,
100%.
we'd appreciate it. We can still do the merch for the farm, which I think would be really good, and it'll be like you'll be able to wear it all, each year, like Halloween time, it'll be like good themed, like limited edition merch, which would be really good. So I think that'd be sick. But if we are getting to closer to it, we're like, you know what, I think we can pull this off and do it really well. I would love to say like local community, feel free, come on through. But then, and more so, if I could just say like, there's no cars, you got to sort your own way of getting out there, like getting onto the fields and stuff by foot.
Yeah.
No vehicles, sort your own parking out. But if you want to come to it, I'd love to just say, like. Madness.
Yeah.
Come as you go, opens at this time, closes at that time. As many people as they want to come. It's like £1 entry just so we can secure, it not just being a shit show, and then sell pumpkins.
Do you know what you actually could do that would alleviate all those problems? If you had somewhere further out that was like an industrial area or
like
something.
Busting them in.
Yeah,
you can do that with all the school apparently.
Yeah.
All the school, you get them to park there and then bust them in.
Bust them in, and then it wouldn't cause carnage, and you could,
Yeah, I just really don't want to upset like the neighbourhood. I'm really not after doing that. Like I've already spoke to a lot of the neighbours, and I'm like, listen, if we do a pumpkin patch, I'd love you to come through. I'm already going to drop off like just a bit nice neighbour farmer. I'm going to drop them off like baskets each of pumpkins. Like, look, there's one of each that we grow. Thanks for the support and stuff. But I did do a stream the other day, and I was like, if we do a pumpkin patch, how does it work? And this is not my words, so before people start like taking it out of context, the actual majority response was, if you do a pumpkin patch, they've been to pumpkin patches, these people, and they were saying they pay between £10 to £15 just to go, and that covers you for parking, and you get one free pumpkin, and then everything else is on top of it.
Wow.
And I was like,
that's
what? I've been to a pumpkin patch. Yeah, you have to pay, but I don't think we paid that much, and I don't think we got a free pumpkin. And then they weren't like sort of food. There was like maybe an ice cream van. Do you know what I mean?
That's mad.
But people saying, oh, you do, you do that. That's how it works. But I'm like, I'm just not trying to take the piss with it. Do you know what I mean? I'm not trying to be like, oh, it's the best event you've ever been to, and it's just potato. Like, it might be absolutely bogged with mud. It might be a shit show. It might be awful.
I think they'll all grow.
Bring you Ellies.
Bring you Ellies.
I think they'll all grow.
But it'd be interesting to see what we can learn from this time to next time and stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Plant them earlier.
No, we're actually ahead.
Oh,
We're actually ahead compared to some other pumpkin patches. They only put out,
really?
well, not other, some farmers who message me saying we do patches. They only just put theirs in. But I would love to. Yeah, I'd just love to do it good. You know, I want something good for the community. I would love like local G Cross Village to just be like, well excited for that pumpkin patch. It's gonna be sick.
I think you know what happens with these kind of things though. It's like I'm not likening you to Clarkson's Farm, but it's a good analogy.
It's really similar. Like I understand it's someone who's got like a background who then steps into farming and then.
And I think that village around him were more scared of the unknown.
Yeah.
And blinded by the fact that actually something like that could bring a lot of positivity and like money into that particular area.
Think about the JB. That I already spoke to the manager at the JB. They were like, we're in full support of this. You know, obviously at the time of conversation, because this will bring so much traffic to us. And I'm like, amazing. It'll bring so much traffic to the road, and they're gonna hate us for it, but.
Less traffic than that bloody estate's going to be.
Whoa!
Shots fired, Tameside Council.
That is shots fired.
Just very quickly, if you're here for the first time, or even if you've not done it, please will you just drop me a subscription? That would be lovely. Thank you very much. I think you're supposed to turn notifications on as well or something.
Ding on the bell.
Ding on the bell.
People who say doing festivals, there's already a place that does festivals, and realistically, it's not my sort.
There's a few round here.
That's not what I'd want to do. If I did like a daytime one, I'd be up for that. Do you know what I mean? Just some sort of like good vibey sort of thing. Like there's houses nearby, but there's certain spots that we could do it. But that's also not what I'm after. I want to do like event things. I want to do strawberry picking. Pick up 100 strawberries. You know what I mean? That's what I want to do.
Love strawberry
Everyone
picking.
keeps saying do a sunflower field, but I don't get the hype of a sunflower field. I'm like, what's there to do there? Even if you had like, get yourself a nice hot
You can
drink
have a
or
sunflower maze.
Or get some food, yeah, but...
Yeah, but they get wrecked people walking through them. Maze is quite hard, isn't it?
No, I think you mean the sunflower maze, is in like a maze in the field, not maze in a plant.
Yeah.
Yeah, a maze made out of sunflowers.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, but you said you said something about quite hard. You're not walking on the fucking flowers.
You can sell sunflowers for sunflower oil.
Brushing past them, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but there's a maze cut out in it, so you're walking. You're not walking on the sunflowers.
Brushing past them, they get wrecked.
Why?
Because they're not as hardy as mazes.
Yeah, but I genuinely think if you went to a if you went in a maze.
I know what you're trying to say.
Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but I think if you went to a maze, you're not like brushing along the side of every single one because it's not that tight. It's like a path. You just follow the path. You don't walk along Galway Woods, do you, and hit every tree on the way past?
Because the paths are wide.
So you make the sunflower path wide.
I've got a good question here, a really good question.
Yeah, but it's true though.
If you fell over to the side in the sunflowers, you'd wreck the sunflowers. Where if you fell over in a field
Shots
of
fired.
maze, you wouldn't really damage it
Yeah, but
because it's more harder.
yeah, but
It's
if
not
you
got
fell over in
stems
the
that
forest,
snap.
you fall into the bushes.
It's not the same.
If a tree falls in the woods, do you hear it?
Yeah, it's fucking well loud.
Yeah, not if you're not there though.
Well, I wasn't in the woods, and a massive tree fell over in the gap there,
Yeah.
and we heard it.
Yeah, but does the tree know you're there?
Didn't need to. It was loud.
It's a good physics question, that. You know
And we heard it on the cameras. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Someone's asked if you do build a house on the land, what kind of style do you think you go for? Do you think you go for something more kind of like farmy, landy style, or would you go modern-y?
Oldie style. I would love
like
to.
a stone job.
Yeah.
Beams and stuff.
No, I hate beams dropping in houses unless they're done right. If they're like really clean cut beams, like I mean straight beams, fine. But when they're like naturally, like Victorian houses and stuff.
With what?
To know it just screams haunted to me.
Haunted.
Yeah.
You'd have hated that house we nearly bought.
Yeah, I saw it.
There was one we went to
Don't
look
know the
at.
house nice, but like literally where the beams. Yeah, I've seen all the videos. Like the beams inside, like where you're nearly knocking your head on, or they're just there in the center. Like, see, look, this beam now.
Yeah.
Don't hate it, but if it was like some weird brownie beam going across it looked like some sludged out turd. I wouldn't be that impressed.
There was one house we went to and it had moved in the past and the landing was like that. It was like a 1 in 3 slope. So you walk down the landing and it literally sloped down.
Why would you want that?
Because it was fantastic.
I believe it.
It
Not
was.
for me.
Chest of drawers, it was like lean.
Yeah, they had the chest of drawers on the lean like this, and it was like, literally
It's just-
almost falling
Don't get me
over.
wrong,
It's so funny.
it's definitely the case. I think the older you get, the more you become one with liking like how nature's built your house. Of like,
Thunder
hey,
Chunky, thank you for the
it's like a beam
membership.
that's straight from a tree or something like that. Cut out of a tree, fine. Rather than
Thunder
some big
Chunky.
RSJ or something like that. I definitely get it and I definitely understand it, but it's just like I'm not there yet. But like I probably wouldn't have thought some old school like sort of Barney style done up house was nice back in the day. Like I built a modern house, a big glass front. Da, 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 da. I thought that was cool back in the day. I still think it's cool now, but
Your
now
house is beautiful.
I'm like leaning more into like. Do you know what I would love? Like realistically, but I haven't got an infinite printing money machine that goes. Would be, when we go to the spa, Rudding Park, like clean cut. Is it limes? Is it sandstone? Clean cut sandstone. How unreal would that be? To be like where the old school, like just where the old school house is now. Say if you drop that back, moved it just back a little bit, just to get a bit more light in, and you built that back, the footprint with all the buildings that we said, in sandstone. That really nice sandstone.
It's not sandstone, it's Yorkshire stone.
Oh,
Isn't it?
yeah, but you know what I mean? It's like polished in it. It's nice. That would be dreamy. But how much would that cost? I almost tried to get quotes for Dad's for that, and he was like, "Nah, you just got to do K-render." And I was like, "What is K-render?" Because I'd never seen it before. I knew what Pebble Dash is. No way. But like K-render is so nice. So I was like, "Wait, you can literally just do it out of this and then just put that on top of it." That's well better than a red brick looking house. K-render is amazing. Like, amazing. But I would
start staining and.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, or it gets like moss, a little bit of moss drip down it, or
if
like
you
say
have,
it stains.
Near trees and stuff.
Yeah.
You're not
Yeah.
supposed to use it 'cause it's a nightmare.
But I've seen like our neighbours have painted theirs, like they spray it, kill it off, and then paint it again, and it's like wow, actually looks like
Brand
new.
new.
It looks like new, which is
Well, you
crazy.
never had to paint
No, you don't have to.
Now you've got
but-
some that like treats it, but like if it's constantly under the weather,
And if you're like near trees, apparently
Yeah,
a real killer
yeah,
because you get
bad.
like a lot of damp and that kind of stuff on it.
yeah. But I would love that. Are you saying Yorkshire stone? Because I know, yeah, you know, polish like, Running Park. It's like clean and it's like
Yeah.
flush. It's like it's well nice. But how much that would cost if you were to build the same house out of that polished stone versus
Fortunes.
a brick?
Fortunes.
Let's say you're going to spend 100 grand on brickwork just on a house, which is a lot. It would probably cost you $1 million.
I was going to say it'd be 5 to 10 times as much.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Easily. I've got a really good question. This is from Cam, who's my landscape dude that I know. Great lad, 23, smashing it out of the park. Walker's Landscapes, check him out.
Boom, like that.
When life throws curveballs at you, how do you bounce back? And in a
With a
business,
baseball bat.
In a business and like general life, if you get like a really big disappointment kind of thing, how do you bounce back?
Just got to act accordingly. You've just got to literally go with the flow of going, it has happened. You can't do it. Right, how do we go forward from here? Like, what's the outcome of this? What do you want? Do you want to let it ruin you? And if it is that thing that's ruined your life, you're just going to let it keep you down and keep whacking you down? Or are you going to just go, right, what have I got to do to pivot from this situation and fucking make this work? Do you know what I mean? You say glass half full, glass kind of empty. Sometimes the glass is absolutely shattered and water's pouring out the sides. What do you want to do? Are you going to let it keep pouring out until you got nothing left, or are you going to piece it back together? My thing is that a lot of curveballs thrown at me in my life, and genuinely the best situation is just to be like, just take a breather, like just reevaluate, like what are your priorities in life? Like some people in a business, it's like if this business is falling apart around you and causing you the most stress and causing you the most hell, like just the worst thing in your life in the situation is that, is it actually better to go, you know what, maybe this is a good time to step away. Don't get emotional about it. Just use your be level-headed about it and make a decision like, do we walk away or do we go with it? Do you know what I mean? And like build on top of it.
It is really hard, isn't it, when something
emotions.
Like that
happens. People let emotion get in the way of the business or the life too much, and sometimes you've just got to look at it from a logistical standpoint and go, you know what?
Actually,
right?
Yeah. No,
take that away. Take that away from the equation, and you're.
I'm a nightmare
way better.
for that personally.
Tom needs another beer.
Do you need another beer?
Got another pint of tinny, mate.
Yeah.
I'll
go on
take
then.
from the house, Estella.
Oh.
Do.
Just move the dog. I'll hold your beer. Not really.
Make me feel bad.
Yeah, I'm really bad for that kind of stuff. It's like.
Wait, we need to get. Watch this. You ready?
Yeah.
Have we got any lurkers in the stream right now? If you're lurking, can I just get a quick hi in the chat? Let's see how many people we've got. I would actually, by the way, someone called Northwest 4x4 Adventures. I see that person all the time. Legend. I would very much like to do my first ever meetup being a Defenders Assemble meetup. So it's like Land Rover Defenders only on the top 60.
I guess I'm not invited.
No, of course not.
Can I bring the Porsche?
Land Rover Defenders only. Look how many people are in there. It's crazy.
That's mad.
That is like a really active event. Oh no way, Ben O'Connor, your old science teacher.
Oh, Brendan. Do you remember that time you brought that card round that come to the house?
Yeah.
That's him.
Oh, no way.
Oh, Brendan, thank you so much.
Oh, that's lovely.
And the ironic thing still about that is I thought
Beautiful.
he hated me.
That is lovely. Use my for the chat for a second. That love of that. You're right. Hey,
understand
no,
what's
don't
going
worry.
on.
No, I was changing the chat for a second.
You were changing the chat?
No, I was trying to say, don't worry.
Oh, I don't know what's going on.
Dud. Yeah, no.
It's a shame we couldn't do a car meet on the farm, but it would just trash the place, wouldn't it? You'd have to have a really dry bit, and there's nowhere big and...
No, you could. That first field
Well up
that
for
first field
organising
pull
a
off
car
because we're
meet.
going to change the entranceway to it, and we're starting that field. Drainage is just coming in so fucking steep, though.
Oh, it's not cheap, is it, drainage?
No.
It just didn't know.
Did I tell you the price earlier?
No, but...
Did you hear that? Yeah.
No, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, so
I know-
the price for that first field is ridiculous, but that is the one that we want to be like bone dry. We don't need to grow crops on it. We just want it to be bone dry. If we ever wanted to do like a marquee event or something like that, we'd be chilling.
I think it would be really good to have a car event on there.
Yeah. No, we could definitely get to a
But
point
you'd have to
where
be
it
able
was
to get
working.
like our cars on there as well. Do you know what I mean?
That's what I mean.
I want to bring the Ferrari down the land, but I daren't even drive it down the track to get there because I know when Mark was bringing his car down, it was.
No.
Is it super flat and able to get down?
But it's I've driven my GTR down like some bumpy country roads.
Yeah,
before.
no, I have too.
It's only a stony road. You'll be
know,
fine. As long as you're not going in a pothole, you can avoid them.
Yeah, well, you have to do that on the fucking roads anyway, don't you, to be fair.
Exactly.
And
Have you ever curbed your Ferrari wheel?
No.
I curbed my GTR wheel like I think a month into having it, and I was in Manchester,
Fuming.
and it was because where I reversed into it, the curb was way higher than I thought. But no, sorry, no, I avoided curbing it, so that was the curb. But it was like an old yield stone curb, so something you'd love in a house. So the rocks, it went like that, Nino. It was like straight, but then the top bit, because it was stone.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
it was chiseled out. That's how they made it, or whatever. So the top bit of it, when I reversed, if it was perfectly straight like concrete, it would have been fine. But because it was stuck out, the top bit scratched it out. I got out. Do you remember when I rang you when I had my Audi TT outside Tesco and I curbed my wheel for the first time? I felt sick.
Oh, it's frightening.
I got a refurb package on it so I could get them fixed every 10 times, and I felt like crying. I was like, Mum, I've curbed it. It looks so
horrific.
awful. It's so bad. She was like, Tom,
To do it.
it was you
horrific.
needed to do it to wrap the band-aid off. It was bound to happen. I was like, you're right. It did take me like a week of like feeling sick about
It's
it. Though.
horrific though, isn't it?
Who here has curbed a wheel in their lives in a car, and how sick did you feel?
I've not curbed the Ferrari, but I've
It's
carved
peeling off, but
plenty of
that's
them.
where it's been repaired, isn't it? That wasn't you.
Man, that would suck. That would suckage.
The GTR is well better than the Ferrari. We'll get them on a drag race. I think we should go drag racing them. I think that'd be really good. I think it'd be pretty close.
Well, I know the guys at Santa Pod Raceway really well. Like,
I
I
think
say
they're
really
really
well. Like,
close.
they've just been really supportive of like the channel and everything like that. So I think they would be mint.
I think it'd be really close.
Hey man, I've got to do a plug real quick. You guys are not ready. I've put out the vlog tonight. I don't know, man. I've put out the vlog tonight. And the vlog tonight is a really good vlog. But I've got to say, tomorrow's vlog after watch this. Mum's reaction. How mad was what I showed you on the picture when I walked in?
It's pretty ridiculous to be fair.
The decision got made within like 2 hours. But that's the way I like doing things. It's like, because why not? Do you know what I mean? Why not?
Yeah, I
Mate,
do.
he turned up with an RSJ. I was like, where have you got that from? I was like, just had a bit spare. It's the perfect size. I was like, oh my
days.
God. Like, seriously. Type in 1 in the chat if you're excited for like, mate, people are gonna be stoked. I say that politely. Vlogs are absolutely in the bin this week.
Really?
Yeah, it's one of them.
Streaming, haven't you?
Yeah, I've been streaming, but at the same time, I feel like, and obviously this is what it is, but I think I had 3 days back to back of things. Well, no, it was even like Monday's mega vlog was supposed to be like a super productive vlog, because I was supposed to have Farmer Joe start the job on Friday, which was going to carry over the weekend, and I was going to help with it and everything.
Weren't
Which
the Canals and River Trust people supposed to be coming?
yeah, that they pushed back, but that was on Monday. But like Joe was supposed to be starting the job on the Friday, then he was supposed to be starting on the Saturday. Unfortunately, he couldn't do it. but he didn't tell me till I heard him, spoke to him on like the Sunday or something like that. So do you know what I mean? So when you're imagine like starting your week like can't wait for next week to be great, and it just doesn't happen, then doesn't happen. It's like for gosh sake, and then like Monday felt the same way. Things got cancelled, so it's not until now. It's Wednesday. Tuesday's vlog's actually gone ahead, but it's been 4 days of vlogs, 4 back-to-back vlogs where it's just been like, hey, I'm living my life, I'm having fun, enjoying myself, but it's not like the content I would want to be super, super, super proud of putting out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
I
you
feel
can only film what's in front of you, though, can't you?
Yeah, and that's why I said, like, title thumbnail, get rid of it, it'd be so much better.
Yeah, it would.
But, I don't know.
Didn't YouTube not used to have thumbnails and stuff? You should just whack them up and it would take a random clip. It's not always been thumbnail-y, has it?
It's crazy, that. I know. It's a wild one.
I don't even know how you think of titles every day, because I struggle.
That's why I took so long then. I would literally rather just be like, cool, wicked video, building stuff.
Or like...
I would genuinely love to do a week, and I know it sounds daft, but like the last, sorry, no one asked, by the way, but welcome to behind the scenes of YouTube. A comparative week of when I know, do you know how you know you got a good video is on the day when you've got the thumbnail on the day. You know when you're filming it, you're like, that's a good title thumbnail.
Yeah.
That's a good video, and you post that out. Whereas like I posted, I don't know what happened. Oh, it was a 20-minute vlog. I said I don't know what was happening. I posted a 20 vlog. I posted you guys. Just ADHD Tom. But genuine answer right now, if you're in this live stream, if you saw me upload a 20-minute vlog, are you going to watch it or not? Type in yes or no in the chat. Let's see what they say.
Well,
because
it depends on the thumbnail and the title.
Yeah, true. No, definitely. But no joke. I will upload a 30. No, there's a lot of yeses because the people in here right now are dedicated viewers. But no joke, I've met people who just go, if it's a 20-minute vlog, I'm not going to watch it. You probably didn't do much.
Really?
Yeah, because if you think about like half my vlogs, right? Or 40 minutes or something like that, they might double tap skip through it. Like I've literally spoke to people in person. They'll say, oh, I'll skip through, the boring bits, or like if you're just doing food reviews and I want to watch the progress on the farm or whatever. But I'll post that video, which is like pure almost content of being on the farm or doing whatever, like that. But because they're so used to just going, oh, it's a 20-minute vlog, you probably didn't do much in it. So I won't watch it and they'll just leave it.
But it could be like the most...
It could be the most epic video ever. And because it's 20 minutes, they won't click it. Yeah. Like, look at that. Like, 170 views, like nearly 170k views. Yesterday's video, 109.
Wow.
So, where did the 70 extra thousand people go yesterday? They just vanished. They just said, fuck it.
Mad.
But unfortunately, little do people know, which it is what it is, and this is just talking like openly about the behind the scenes of YouTube, is because the way YouTube works is just because people didn't click yesterday's to watch it, today's that goes out, YouTube goes, well, we offered you, Nino, Tom's vlog yesterday, but you didn't click it. Now, to them, they go...
He doesn't want to watch it today, though.
They go, that he doesn't want to watch Tom's video in general. It might be because of the 20-minute thing. It might be because of the title thumbnail. But they'll go, they didn't click yesterday's. So we won't recommend him tomorrow's either. Really? Let's see what else he likes instead. And then they'll literally pan you onto something else instead. Which I know is a mad, it's a mad concept, but it's just the way it works. So that's why.
Will they re-show yours again at a later date to try again, or is it just game over for that person then?
Yeah, it's just game over for that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's how, like, it's one of them, and it's like a, I know it sounds weird, but like I feel like it's in sports. You have a bad game, you have a bad game, which leads to a bad game, which would lead to a worse game, which leads to a worse game, and before you know it, it's absolutely disappeared. That's why you've got to stay on. That's why you got to stay on top of your game. But at the same time, man, I'll tell you the one best piece of advice to any content creators out there: if you're enjoying the content you're putting out, don't give a fuck about the analytics. I just do not like knowing that there's such a dedicated amount of people who tune in every day, which for me is like, say it's 140 to 160,000 people, no matter what. Very lucky about that. But when that number then changes to such a drastic amount, you're like,
then you start
these people love what, like these people always tune in. Why just not now?
Not now, yeah.
So I'm like, oh, that's a bit of a shame that like these people are going to miss out, because that might contain such a big piece of what's happening on the land, on my life. And then they'll turn around and be like, what the hell's happening now? When did this happen? I'll be like, YouTube did its thing.
How many people do you think, like, will go back and watch stuff that's from the past? Because I know it's on... Again, I'm only comparing to me. I've been doing it for 10 months. I get people watching some of my first videos still.
Oh, it's perfect.
Kind of like
I literally just had someone say to me, who's an actual content creator, quite big, was like, oh, dude, I've just been doing my thing, not watched you, but I saw you buy the farm, and I always put off that video. He said, and he tweeted me saying, I'm going to watch every single video you've posted since you bought the farm.
Wow.
starting with the farm. And I think he got a tweet saying, I've just finished it, fucking can't wait to see how it's evolved. And I replied saying, like, I cannot wait for you to see the progress that's evolved. But imagine watching 9 months worth of content.
In one hit.
Well, maybe not all at once. I don't think it's physical. How many? That's so many.
But has he watched a day in the life?
Maybe.
Well, a month is a day, isn't it? You can watch a month in a day, give or take, roughly.
My days?
12 days.
Yeah, probably. Do you know what I mean? That's mental. To be able to watch all that amount of content. But don't get me wrong, right? Hear me out. If someone like, one of my favourite YouTubers of all time is a guy called Casey Neistat. Do you know who Casey Neistat is?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You will watch one of his videos and you will then just go,
Wasn't you a professional photographer or something?
filmmaker.
Yeah.
So he's insane. Like,
Wow.
he's the creme de la creme of content creators because he is actually the best of the best, right? He will put out a video, and you've never heard him before, but you'll watch the one video and you go, that was good. I'm going to go watch his others. But you won't go, oh, last Friday's random vlog sort of thing. Every video is like a curated piece of content. He did have a vlog, like a 365-day vlog that he posts all the time. But you won't even care. You'll just go and watch every single one. And it won't even matter the order in which you watched it. You'll watch each one because each one is just like a
Standalone.
quality
Oh,
masterpiece. I've got to give him credit because I don't know how he pulls it off. Not from he puts in the hard work and effort, but more so from the dude's got 3 kids,
Wow.
a wife, and I think he has said in podcasts now, and this is not to me to take him out content, I think he did say like the relationship was on the line at certain points, like what's going to give, but he loves his work, like it's passion, you know what I mean? He was a filmmaker before he made money from it, he's a filmmaker now, when he makes money from it, do you know what I mean? So it's like, he will stay up, and he made a video, he only gets like 4 hours sleep a night or something.
Really?
Yeah, but he will spend all day vlogging, working, doing whatever, and then at the end of the day, edit his video from like midnight till 2 a.m. until it's ready or whatever it is, go for a run. This is not his real schedule. There's a video about his schedule.
Oh, really?
And then it's like, then the next day begins. But then imagine trying to cram family life into that, trying to be a perfectionist trying to be a perfectionist with your job, trying to be a perfectionist with your hobby. So he does like his job, which he had, hobby being YouTube or whatnot, and then filmmaking, and then balancing a family. It's like me right now. I'm managing to. I do a full day of random shenanigans of whatever, even if I'm getting out of bed at 10 o'clock. I do a full day of shenanigans. Then I'm going home streaming for 5. After that, I'm streaming for 5-6 hours till 4 o'clock in the morning, getting sleep and starting the cycle all over again. The only thing I'm not doing is editing the videos. Just wouldn't have the physical time to it. Wouldn't have the mental capacity.
Streaming is the best thing in the whole world.
Streaming
I
is the
absolutely
best
love
thing
it.
in the
Really?
world. It really
In
is.
a non-wife way.
No, yeah, it really is. No, but from a content creation standpoint,
Yeah,
streaming
exactly.
is
We're
goated.
talking in context here.
I
We're
love
talking about my real life.
vlogging. Like, I love it. But oh my gosh, you've got to feel the clip
Sam
messes
and
up,
Thunder
or it filmed the wrong way, or you missed the start of it, or you missed it in the moment. That's why you say when you're a cameraman, mum. Live streaming now is like having that cameraman with you, like filming it, because it just captures the moment.
And you can just be you. I really like the live stream podcast much better than the record it and pop it
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
I think it's much
But
more...
at the same time, like if I started being obliteratively racist right now,
Yeah,
you can't stop it,
No,
and then
no.
the damage is done.
No, I know,
So
but...
it's like some people learn.
Damage is done, so I guess I'll believe it.
Damage is done, so I guess I believe in. Justin Timberlake, Crimea River.
I've got such a good illegal copy of one of his
Wow,
records.
you said legal copy then. That's...
Illegal.
No, you said legal then.
Oh, I meant illegal.
You're saying this live to X amount of people.
Illegal
You
DJ
can't
edits.
say this. But do you know what I mean? It's like live streaming is so good.
It is so much fun.
That's the best.
It is so much fun.
I love that I've managed to. Like, I basically stopped my gaming YouTube channel career, which wasn't the best decision, because it could be the most financially successful thing. It could be the biggest thing if you want to go into bigger endeavors and stuff like that. But in all honesty, as fun as that is, live streaming was so much better. That's why I went to Twitch. I was first person on Twitch to hit a million followers.
Mm-hmm.
Like one of the first people, I think one of the first individuals to hit 100,000 viewers, like live at once. It's crazy.
I've seen the things on your wall.
Yeah, the plaques, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But it was just like, it's so much fun. But like for the past, I would say, until someone like Ninja or anything like that, no one's really pushed the boundaries until Fortnite came out, Ninja blew it up, streamed to millions of viewers. Wow. But then it's still just been like, everyone's doing the same thing. But now, there's the next generation, which is the IRL streamers, which is they're doing like 24-hour live houses or Kaisenat with like
he does live all the time,
streaming
doesn't he?
university, and it's just mint. The quality level's going up. They're putting the money into making the content. It's so good. They're not just sat there chatting shit like I do, doing that. You know, like the house next door.
Yeah.
That's why that house, one of my
Would be
main
such
things.
a good stream house.
I wanted that. If the water damage wouldn't have done with it, it would already have been finished. Like NeoSmart would have kitted the shit out, which would have been cameras everywhere. So if I wanted to do a cooking stream, I'd go into the house and be like, right, start stream at the front door, literally open the door, like, we're live. And then on my little OBS deck, on my phone, I could be like, walking into kitchen. It would go to kitchen. I'd walk into there, and I could even probably get like a Ryan or the mods to be like, you know, the Big Brother operating system.
Yeah.
So no matter whatever rich room I walked into, they'd switch it. Right, we're going to do cooking, boom, doing this. Right, now we're going to play video games, boom. So it's like a live 24 stream of that.
I kind of had planned out
Sick.
in the house that we almost bought, there was a Nino room, and I was like to Kaz, right, I'm going to have cameras here, there, everywhere, and it's all going to be switched in so I can just go boom, 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 and just move them all around. It'd be so good.
Yeah, that'd be absolutely sick.
Please, can you make sure, by the way, if you're here, drop me a sub and even join. There's been a lot of new members tonight. Ding that bell!
You can ring my bell. You can
Ding
ring
it
my
all.
bell. My bell.
You need to
Ring my bell.
Anita Ward, ring my bell.
Someone said, why didn't you get away this week, Tom? I've got so much stuff going on. Mum, what's going on right now at my house without spoiling it?
Can't tell you.
Exactly.
Yes, for the sub.
There's not shit just going on the land. There's shit going on at my house, and then there's so much progress happening on the land.
Dong.
So there's just so much stuff happening across the board.
Thunder Chunky, legend.
Babe.
Your bell's been rung.
I can ring your bell.
See, now the sensible, logical thing to do after this stream
You can ring
would
my
be
bell.
just to relax and have a lovely evening and chill
That's
out.
what we are doing.
Oh,
Why? What were you thinking?
nothing.
Well, welcome to. Oh, by the way, so you know that content house thing I did that I said that would be really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, try juggling that with a girlfriend and a kid.
Yeah, exactly. I'm lucky because Kaz is, you're pretty lenient with me, aren't you, really?
Do what you want.
You're a grown ass man, do what you want. Lydia is the sort of person though, like when people say like, why don't you just carry on the live stream whilst when she's back, is Lydia doesn't want to be in a relationship where
No, Chris,
the
I was
person that
thinking-
she's with is like working on the farm all the time, and then when he gets back is just playing video games and live streaming and not being part of a social,
Wazza.
like a relationship. Do you know what I mean? That's the give and take on it. Like it's, I know it sounds, people say it like, well, why are you with
Racy
him if you're
time.
doing it? It's not about not being with him. It's just, unless you stream, how fun is live streaming?
I love it.
Engaging with that. It's like, I love Lydia, and I can spend an entire day with her. I can engage with her all day, or whatever it is. Like, I absolutely love it. There's no taking away from it from a balancing perspective. It's just a really fun thing to do. And unless you're doing it, you don't quite understand it. And I think even now Lydia's picking up on the whole, from her making YouTube videos, she understands my passion for it as to like why I love doing it. And like even when she's in Hong Kong or Singapore, when we usually go doing trips, like Lydia's on her trip now, not to speak for her, but they would do a day where they're not doing all that much, but she's like, well, let's go out and do something. And don't get me wrong, you could say you're doing it for the sake of content, but
It makes you do
making
something.
content makes you realise that if you just sat around doing nothing, you're actually wasting a lot of your fucking time. Do you know what I mean? It's a good eye opener. It's a good thing to like be busy doing things. Like my day today has been non-damn stop, and I would have that every single day. So when imagine all my things that I said to you today. Were like we've had Joe up on the farm.
Yeah.
But like Joe up on the farm, we had Upton down there. We had NeoSmart at the house, and we had Jojo at the house. You know what I mean? I would rather have that all day, every day, productivity just through the wazoo. Like that's what I'd have. But imagine if all them things cancelled, and you're like, right, what's my vlog today?
Yeah, exactly.
You could make stuff up, but it's just a cop
It's just
out.
forced then, isn't it?
Yeah,
as
it's
well?
just like you're just doing
It's
it for
just
the sake of doing
forced.
it.
It's definitely forced. The thing with you is with content, since I've stopped doing all the filming all the time, you've been a lot more receptive to it because it's only sporadic now and then.
I
isn't
think
it?
that was
Do
the
you
best
know what I
decision you did.
It was a great.
Too
idea.
much.
You know, it was. It was too much.
was too much.
It was too much. But you are absolute gold, Kaz, on
You are.
videos and streams. You are so watchable and you are so funny.
When you're not being racist, it's great. I got Tom Upton banned for saying
you
that.
are so
I walked
funny.
past the back of his live stream and I said, "Oh, don't say anything racist." And then I went, I wasn't racist then at all, by the way.
No.
I just said it in jest, and he got banned off TikTok for a week. Felt so bad. Sorry, Tom.
Man. It's mad.
Mum is, and we've said
It's
this.
gold.
Quality gold. I think I said this to you the other day. I know we're talking about like birthday, and doing that sort of thing that what we'll organise with the family, which would be great. But I need to take Mum on just a week adventure, me and Mum, and just see what happens.
We take the dog as well.
No. I've just got to go on a week adventure with my mum and see what possible shenanigans occur. And do you know what? The reason why we've probably not done it to this date is Mum's answer is so like a dad, which she won't agree with. Mum, I'm going to treat you to buying the crown jewel. She'd go, no. Give me the money instead. I'd rather save it. Like that would be Mum's takeaway.
It's the right
But if you
attitude.
go, Mum, I bought you the...
What am I going to do with the crown jewels?
Okay. Mum, I bought you all these lovely like jewels, whatever it is. Do you know what I mean? Well, there's an example. But if you go like, Mum, we're doing this, we're like, oh, that's lovely. Do you know what I mean? And it is a trait that I genuinely think you've got down from Grandad, because I remember when I said to Grandad, I said, "Do you want to go to London?" He went, "No, why do I want to go to London?" And I was like, "Mint." Well, I went, "Good job, because I bought you a ticket. We're going first class down to London." He was like, "Oh, brilliant! I can't wait. That's gonna be mint." And we went, and we had the best time ever.
Absolutely.
Give me that one. Put it on your. Oh.
Oh, they're
I
aluminium.
thought it was gonna stick
Are
to
you
it.
weird?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's mad. It's been fun podcast, hasn't it? You having a nice time? I really, really can't believe there's been like well over 1,000 people here for the entire evening. Please make sure, if you do not follow me on YouTube, drop me a sub. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch. Where else am I? Snapchat.
Snatch chat.
Yeah, that's what it's well known for. The amount of times when I was a teacher, you used to get like 13, 14-year-old girls coming in crying because they'd sent a picture of their whatever
I thought
it was.
It was called Snapchat.
Yeah, no, it's a play on words, love. But yeah, drop us a follow. My website is mrninog75.com. You can find everything there. Racy time, DJ stuff. What else is on there?
Trips to Oldie.
Trips to Oldie. Kitten videos. Days out. It's just a laugh a minute in Nino's world. It is. I'm being serious. I'm trying to sell my channel here. I'm not doing very well, am I?
It's just me. I'm flabbergasted with what you're saying.
Like, about what?
Nothing.
Snatch chat?
No.
About I love streaming, it's my favourite thing?
No.
What else then?
Well, I can't talk. We're live.
Oh.
I'll tell you later.
Am I in trouble?
No.
Oh, that's right then. I'm mildly in trouble.
No.
Oh. I'm in trouble.
The dog's not going for a walk.
No. She knocked my beer over though. Well, when Tom comes back, I think we are going to wrap it up, man. Stoves and Stuffs, Leon, legend. Can't talk, we're live. Can't tell you about the secret. I don't even know what I've said. Now I'm worried because I don't know what I've said, because I don't think I've said anything bad. But clearly I have. Anyone got any ideas what I've said? Have I said something really bad? Nothing bad?
No. I don't want to dish your channel, so I can't say it.
No, say it. I'm not bothered.
No. I am.
Is it about my channel?
I don't want to discuss it on the live stream.
No. I do. But anyway, let's not then. Tom's just tweeted. Tweeted what? Spoilers! Say it, say it, say it. Sleeping in the outbuilding.
What?
Unless I'm going to be banished to the outbuilding tonight.
You know, it's your house.
Please drop us a follow if you haven't. Does Karen remember falling in the pond? Yeah, clearly.
I do, yeah.
I won't be in that much trouble, really. I am worried, though. If I was 13-year-olds at school, I'd be putting a large book down my shorts because... Do you not remember reading the comics when you're younger and they used to go to get caned? Because I used to get caned at school on a regular basis and slippered.
It's terrible.
Beaten badly.
Well, you will go to posh school.
Well, what can I say?
Oh, when we went to Comstall yesterday, there was a baby Alsatian.
Oh.
You should have seen
Did it have
its
massive feet?
paws.
They always have massive feet, don't they?
It was gorgeous. It went up to Twiggy. It was 9 weeks old and it was 3 times as big as her, but it was gorgeous.
Yeah.
She was nice. Can you wait, Twiggy?
What are Karen and Tom's dream cars? Kaz hates cars.
I don't hate cars. I just have no
Interest. I know, everyone wants to know what
interest.
Karen's going to say. Can you not mouth it to me so I know what it is and then I can say when you can
I've
say
no
it?
interest in a car of my own.
I'd be up for it, but... Alright, dog face. You shit eater. Can you believe the dog eats the litter tray? There's been no poos today either, actually, and I've not kept my owner, so she might have been in there chowing.
Well, you shouldn't have done that, should you?
Oh, dearie me. Right, I need a wee as well. Kaz, you're in
You
charge.
can't leave me to hold the
Just
fort.
talk to them a minute.
I can't even read the comments.
Well, just talk to them. Give them some...
Good evening, everybody.
Ask them to subscribe.
It's very nice to see you all here on this special occasion of Tom being the guest on Nino's podcast. I'm a bit like Linda McCartney, you know, of Wings fame. Paul McCartney film with the Beatles. She couldn't do anything, so they just gave her a membership of the band. I think she played the triangle or something like that. Just she could join in because I'm just a spare part to be fair. But anyway, he's back.
Yeah, but Karen, you're far more interesting than I am. Ah, dearie me. Right, we're going to wait for... There will be another DJ live soon. I promise you. Kaz does look like Alice. Or Alice looks like Kaz. You're getting so much love in this chat. Kaz is a legend. We love you, Kaz.
I've had a busy day today. I got up early.
I know.
Went to the spa.
Karen is a total legend, isn't she?
Went to a spa today.
I know you did.
Had a massage.
I know.
Sat out by the pool in the sunshine.
I genuinely don't know. And
You don't care about what I do. I'm trying to tell everybody about my spa.
I
day.
have already said to people who are going for a spa, but what I was going to say, which you wouldn't let me finish, was I genuinely can't believe that I've been lucky enough at this stage of my life to find someone that I'm so perfectly matched to and has just topped off that bit of my life that was missing.
Not top you off yet.
Well, you can do.
Boom.
Oh, he's got another beer.
Yeah, I have. Pumpkin!
Tom, there were more Stellas in the fridge here.
Oh, did
There's
you
a
bring some
fridge
in?
here.
I want to be able to walk home.
Alright.
What is Stella nowadays? 4.6.
That's Madry.
I didn't look at Madry.
Oh.
I looked.
What time are we on? Just gone 8.
Oh, sorry, Dogface.
Right, anyone else got any more questions? What?
How have we gone?
2 hours.
Right, you should do now.
Because you're going to Minecraft it,
You
aren't
should
you?
do a quick fire 10-minute question round. Go!
Okay, quick fire 10-minute questions. I've got to see them on here. Tom's dream car.
Got it.
Got it. That's for Luke.
No, take it back. I have got it, but my actual dream car, I know it sounds odd, but I really know what I want. I want a 110 Defender, so that's like, you know, it fits 6 people in, but I want it so it looks like just a double cab, so it's just a cab at the front for 2 people, and then with a flat back at the back, like, look, like beefed out as anything. So, like grey like mine, nice big pickup on the back of it, just the Defender cab.
Can I have your old one?
No, you need multiple Defenders in life, Mum. I'm going to make it. We're going to do it on the 110.
Question for you, Kazza. How both Tom and Alice's successes, career and overall relationships feels for you as their mother?
I can die knowing they'll be alright.
Aww. Oh, where's the mic? Oh, Mum's got it.
Oh, where is it? I know it's up there.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
I bet that sounded awful.
Will that still pick you up there?
Of course it will.
Really?
Yeah, it's good.
Now you know.
Great,
Learn
great,
something
great.
new
Go.
every day.
Bucket list place to take Alfie.
Hawaii.
Why?
Your
Hawaii?
Tom's
Because I
first.
want to poke lava with a stick and I want my son there to be there to
You
experience
can
it with
do
me.
that in Lanzarote.
Tom's first impression
Well,
of
funnily
Nina.
enough, Mum, it's my bucket list and I want to do it in Hawaii. Sorry, guys.
Tom's first impression of Nina.
He definitely stole my mum's bin so he could start dating her.
Wait.
I'll talk to her.
No, I gave her
That
a
wasn't
bit.
your first impression.
Yeah, that
Okay,
was
yes,
Lydia's
suspicious.
birthday. Were you in on the private investigator thing?
Oh, absolutely.
Honestly.
We don't know who you are, where you came from, and how many drugs you sold to get here.
I was wounded by that. When Alice fessed up to that, I was like, you what?
Fessed up to what?
On the podcast where she was on, she goes, when we first met, because she's had a few, so
Yeah.
loose lips, she was like, yeah, me and Tom were nearly hiring a private investigator to see what was going on with you. And I was like, what? That would have been a waste.
Hire a private investigator.
No, she didn't. Well, there's nothing to find,
she
so it was
did,
a
but-
waste of
but
fucking
it's-
money.
I thought that's what she said on the podcast.
No, she said she was going to.
Oh no, she did hire a private investigator.
Really?
Yeah, it didn't come up anything though.
No, of course, because there's nothing to hide.
She didn't really do it.
No.
Ringer. Oh, just what was up with
Who's
the
the private Who was the
fucking
private
know.
Do you know why you
I just
found
said, yeah,
nothing?
go for
Do you
it.
know why you found
Give you
nothing?
peace of mind.
Do you know why you found nothing?
Well, oh my god, I just whacked myself so hard. I hate with a phone.
You didn't find anything because if you bury your stuff properly, no one will ever find it.
That's what people who have never buried anyone say. Oh, that's what they want you to say
It's
to
a
say.
double
Yeah.
bluff.
That's what they want you to say to say to say to say to
Where am
say
I-
to say.
Where am I from? Sicilia.
Greece.
Yeah.
Sicilian.
My name isn't neat. Oh no, we'll go into that another day.
Speed questions.
Will the Sidemen become to the 110?
Yeah, fucking hell. God, everyone in the mum's asked this question. I would love for the Sidemen to come to the 110, absolutely. But I want to make the land way better than it is already. I want it to be like, I just want everything to be set up. I want Wi-Fi everywhere. I want safety, security everywhere, which we really need. I just want to make, like, I want the new barn buildings to be made. I want the house to be built. I want this to be done. I want everything in place
I'll probably
before I
be
start
dead by
inviting
Oh,
people.
110 clips is in the chat.
110 clips of legends. But yeah, no, I want more to be in place before the Sidemen come. I've answered that so many times.
How many children do you want?
4. How many are gonna realistically have? Do you know what? You've got to be realistic about it. Very lucky that we even had one. Lydia did have a cyst on her ovary. Didn't know she was even gonna be able to have kids. The fact that she did is unreal. And we've got Alfie, so if we only have one, very lucky.
I thought you were adopting some from China.
Always said that. Not even sarcasm. Always said we'd definitely adopt.
You did?
But yeah, we generally said, like, literally, I said if we adopted a child, it would not be our child. It would be our child. We would raise it as our child, and it would be our child. I don't care if it's not biological to us. It's our child.
Yeah.
And it would be my son or my daughter. But we were very fortunate that we were able to have a baby. And Alfie's just the sickest dude ever. I love him. He's well good. He just loves cars and bikes and everything. And you know, as much as you want to force that, like it, I didn't need to. He just loved it.
Well, it's a boy thing, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Arlo's never been given guns or anything, but he'll pick a stick up and pretend it's a gun.
Charcy, can I work in the farm shop?
Maybe.
Who?
Charlotte from up the road.
Who's Charlotte?
She won Tom Upton's patio giveaway.
right.
What's my job? I'll tell you at some point. Pasta
Property
dealer.
developer.
Pasta
Hey,
dealer.
Pasta dealer.
Or so they call it, a property developer.
Horse whisperer.
If that's how they divide the collection.
What's my favourite animal?
Did you love that? I
The
put on my
cat.
TikTok, I put the cartel music of that white pile. And
Yeah.
It was just like a job.
Just dropped off at farm.
You should have done a TikTok duet to that and be like, you're not
He's-
supposed to be showing this!
He's stolen my stash.
Wrong postcode!
He's stolen my stash. Sawdust dealer, absolutely. Some sort of dealer anyway.
Dealer.
Fuck.
Wheeler dealer.
I'm on the
Lemon
run
dealer.
from the mafia. I've told
Did
you
you
that
not
already.
just see outside? It's in my vlog today. Did you see that huge weed
Dump. Yeah.
Oh,
weed
yeah.
dump near the
Yeah.
thingy? So
We
there's
saw it
a car
yesterday
garage up the road
morning.
from us, but like it was a really nice car
Wood
garage. It's
chopper.
closed. Someone's dumped all the materials for a drug grow. There's but the thing is, I nearly ran second grade because there was a whole bag of compost in there. I was like, I can use this for my pumpkins.
They were
But then the
millions in Parkbridge when we lived Parkbridge on that road.
Really?
Millions
But then there was pots though that I was like,
Yeah.
I want to grow the pumpkins. at
Where
home.
is it?
So I was like, I could take the pots.
It's
the
not in
pots,
Alabama.
I could take the compost bag, brand new compost bag. I could take that. I could throw it in the back of my Polaris. But I was like, this is going to look really suspicious because already in the back of my Polaris, I found someone's shag blanket up at the top of the 60. Found a bottle of piss, random massive sheets of metal and stuff like that. And I was like, if I throw in wheat material in the back, I had a fucking I had an axe in the footwell of my thing because I was chopping down a tree on there. At least I was actually using it, going from A to B, agricultural use. I would look like the most suspicious person ever. I'm still throwing this out there and throwing them under the bridge just for sake of sakes. When that house burnt down and Stockport, their official councilmen staff came to cordon off the area to make sure the house was safe and secure. The first thing they said was like, "Would make a well good drug grow this. Just get a few containers on there, you make millions." I was like, wow, I'm so glad I'm signing the contract for this land in like a week.
If you knew what you knew, if you knew what you know now before you bought the farm, would you do anything differently?
Yeah,
if you bought it today?
Yeah, I'd have bought it. I'd buy it every chance and opportunity I ever could have got. I would have said, I'll just buy the whole lot straight away, even though we weren't financially in a position to be able to do so. Yeah. We didn't want the top 60. The top 60 is like proving to be one of the most amazing parts about the farm. It's just such a good atmosphere. It's got such good potential. Love it. I absolutely love it. It's amazing. I love being up there.
Way too much context. That's quite fun. Yeah, it's an immense.
It's so weird. You go on that bottom 50, you're like,
been on top bit.
No, I'll take you up. On the bottom, when you're on the bottom 50, you're like, it's min. I can see myself living here. You just it's that odd that you're in this.
Yes, Claire.
You're in a hidden away paradise. Like, you don't see the world. You're gone. You could be anywhere, and that's the mad thing. You don't feel like you're in this community or a location that I grew up my entire life. As soon as you're up at the top 60, you can see it all. Do you know what I mean? So it feels like home. I think I've actually just hit the nail on the head because I always say to people, I don't understand why it feels so weird. Chris Tate as well. We crossed the road just to the other side, and straight away you're like, it's a different vibe. It's just a different vibe. It's weird.
If I would live on the top rather than the bottom, I know there's.
I would love to, but it's just.
I know
I live
there's.
on the bottom.
I'd live on the top.
I know, that's so strange.
More interesting.
I know it's more interesting, but you could live on the top and then have the bottom.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, the bottom has got so much to offer, and like, given time and everything like that, we'll get there and like have everything beautiful. But it is mad how nice the top is. It's unreal. The view. I'm a view guy. Do you know what I mean? If
You'd have liked that house that we didn't get.
I did see. I saw the
views
videos. I
out
saw the
there.
views.
So
Like,
sad.
if I look at the view that I get from where we'll live on the bottom, there's not much of a view, unfortunately. Like, you've got privacy, but you don't have a view. Whereas if you go up top, you've got the view, but then you've got all the houses looking at you.
You've got the view of all your own land.
No, I know, but you know me. Yeah, but I love just sitting staring at the sun setting off to the horizon. Do you know what I mean? Whereas you don't get that there.
This has been asked quite a few times by a few different people. How long do you think you'll end up doing YouTube and vlogging for? Do you think you'll do it for the rest of your life, or do you think there'll be a point where you naturally stop, or do you have a plan to stop, or
No, I could do
you're
it
just going to keep going?
I'd probably still do it if I had like one viewer. I love it. I just absolutely love it.
That's the answer to that one.
It's just mint. It's something I dreamed of doing as a job, and the fact that I'm actually able to do it now. Like, Mum knows, like, when I was explaining to what it is when I first started, Mum was like, she could see it, that brought me passion, and I loved it. So the fact that I'm doing it 16 years later.
It's mad.
16, Mum. 16.
Crazy.
Shut up, I feel dead old.
Yeah.
Not old.
We all are. 31. Your little boy's 31.
31.
31. 32 this year.
Wow.
I will say, I don't think many people listen to this, but I think your 30s are when you realise how quick time flies, because it feels like yesterday that we were going to Ibiza for my 30th party.
Wow.
And I mean, like, that feels like last week, organising it, booking it, getting people there. I remember so many vivid details about the entire day, the entire night, apart from when alcohol kicked in. I remember everything, you know what I mean? About, like, just to get to that moment, that it feels like yesterday. And now that's 2 years later. I'm almost about to have a 2-year-old son. That's crazy.
Definitely the older you get, the faster time goes.
There's not enough time in my day now to be able to get up, do what I want, achieve as much as I want.
It does.
Blah, blah,
Time
blah,
goes
blah,
faster.
blah. Just in general, in the slightest, that I can't imagine, and I'm not being mean to you guys, couldn't imagine being as old as you. Right, both of you, to how quick time must feel for you. When you were a kid, if you're 30 minutes waiting for something, you're like,
yeah.
every minute, like, every second's going to take so freaking long. 30 minutes now, you're like, fucking hell, I could just have a breather.
Do you want the
You
science?
could just catch up on life.
Do you want the science reason for why that happens?
Yeah, sure.
Because there actually is a science reason. When you're young, because you have so many new experiences all the time, everything lasts a lot longer. But the older you get, because there's less new experience, time goes faster because you've done it before. So it's perception. So if you do new things every day,
Different perception, but I also heard it was for a case of it's all relative to the amount of time you've been here. So like, you know, like being 10 years old, you know, your 6-week holidays at school
Lasted forever.
lasted for
'cause
months.
6
Yeah.
weeks of a 10-year-old's life is a huge percentage
Yeah,
of their
yeah,
life.
yeah.
Whereas if you're 50 and you get 6 weeks off, that is a minuscule percentage of your life. So it's like the relative.
I remember when teaching, we'd all come back as teachers and be like, for fuck's sake, we've only been out of here 10 minutes. The kids would be like, oh, it's been months.
Yeah.
Who are you? Yeah,
I
exactly.
really forgot you existed.
Bob!
I vividly, one of my like proper oldest memories is I remember like mum and dad being like, right, you've got school tomorrow. Get your bags ready.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like,
I thought it was good.
no, I think I might have been like 10 or something. I was like, I have to go back there. What? I thought we were done with that
We're
place.
done school.
No, you're going back into like year 4 now. I was like, how many years is it?
Exactly.
I was like, what's a year? I was like, you're fucking joking. So, but then honestly, it actually hit me. And I remember when I was starting Bluecoats, I was like, wait a second. I finished this thing that I had to do for 6 years of my life, like 6 years of my life. And now you're telling me, no, you got to year 6 and then you went into year 7.
No,
Yeah.
because reception, year 1, year 2, you do 3 years.
She's politically right. Yes, you are right. But it's called year 6, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to, all right, I got
You
to
did
year.
at school for 7 years.
Perfect,
Wow.
yes. Yeah, right. Got to year. My mum. We got to year 6, after 7 years of it, but it's year 6.
Evening
You
way.
then go, wait, you're joking. When they actually turn around and go, right, hope you've enjoyed year 6, you love the holidays,
Yes,
all that
duty.
sort of stuff. You've then got to get from year 7 to 11. You're like, more. Are you kidding me? I couldn't imagine being a kid nowadays. They have to, as long as I'm saying this right,
Carry
they
on for
have to
another 2
do
years, they'll take
an
the
extended
apprenticeship.
an apprenticeship or extended education.
I know.
Like back in the day, like at 16, you could just be like, I'm an adult. See you later.
Yeah, exactly.
You left not in your dad's thingy, you left school at 50.
Yeah,
I thought
exactly.
it was younger. 'Cause I was
Used to be,
just
yeah,
about
there
to say that
wasn't-
then.
There was, if you weren't any like up for A levels, well, they had like grammar and
Mental.
normal, didn't they?
You could leave at 15.
That is,
But I mean,
that is mental.
school's all wrong as an ex-teacher. As long as your child can read,
Yeah.
write, and add up, that's really.
Which neither of my dad could do.
But no, but that's.
Dad, I'm joking, but he knows.
That's all you really
the
need
same.
to do. Do you know what I mean? And when you're younger, learning isn't everyone's bag. But as you get older, you like learning stuff more. Do you know what I mean? So it's almost I understand why they have school, but I don't think the system's right. It's a one fit for everyone system, and it's not right.
And if you're bad at school, apparently you're just bad in general or something like that.
If kids, I used to have kids in my classes. Sorry to talk about teaching, and they clearly didn't want to be in school because they wanted to be electricians or brickies or whatever they wanted. They wanted to go and get a trade, and they were forcing these poor kids to stay in school
do some
when
sort
they
of academic
hated
career. It just didn't make sense.
When it'd have been better if they'd just gone, right, let's go and teach you that trade.
Yeah. Do you enjoy this? Yeah, I like that.
exactly.
What I've done now, like at senior school, like at the comprehensive, the local comp, you can do like a BTEC for your last 2 years, like Sarah and Marie did one in.
Is that BTEC? Is that still a thing now?
Yeah, I
thought.
remember BTECs
No,
when
no.
I was
I did
younger.
electrical engineering, didn't I? That was a BTEC.
But I firmly
But
believe
that was
that.
after you left school. This is
Oh, yeah.
during school.
Oh.
So an option was to go and do a BTEC qualification
Ah.
while you were at school if you knew what you wanted to do.
I just don't think education is a one fit system.
No, it's definitely not.
It's sad because the kids that don't want to be in school disrupt the kids that do want to be in school because and it's not fair on either of them. Do you know what I mean? That's my fourpenneth anyway.
Yeah, some people love school and stuff like
Yeah.
that. I will honestly
Right,
say,
have you got any more questions?
all
it's
I
20%,
did in
we're gonna wrap it
school,
up.
like honestly, if you were to ask like Harry Hanlon, anyone like that, I never had any books in my school bag from year 7 to 11. All that was in there was bottles of Lucozade, and teachers used to pull me out of class
Absolute life and Phil.
to buy Lucozades. All I did was sell Lucozades, and I was just a business-minded hustler. And mate, I put my head down, got my grades, well
Exactly.
happy about it.
Exactly.
You put your head down. You flipping.
Mum,
thing
I
there.
either had my head up when I was playing Call of Duty 4 smashing absolute pasties, alright? Or I had my head down and I was reading. Honestly, my biggest thing to take away from high school in general was that you could have gone to no classes whatsoever, which is basically what I did in certain
shop
was.
books.
And if they just gave you that book at the end of the year, that is what the teachers read from.
Yeah.
That book, which is that like the reading comprehensive thing of everything together, if you just then studied it at the end of the year like I did, you'll pass. And I passed every
Exactly.
single one of my GCSEs,
Yeah, but
A's
it's
or B's and C.
proven that by
Or
being
whatever.
taught and making notes, writing it down, makes you remember it more than.
Yeah, but you're telling me you're supposed to
No.
remember over the course of an entire year, even as a kid
Everything.
then, everything then. Whereas if you can just cram it in then, don't get me wrong, it definitely helps you understand like the simple stuff like the maths, the this,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
this,
yeah.
English, right? Sure, reading, writing, all that.
you
It was
get that all the
bollocks. Instead, I bought a 52-inch, I bought a 52-inch plasma from selling Lucasades at school. Mate, I was stoked. My actual teachers used to pull me out of class, being like, "Tom Cassell, the geography teacher." Once I was like, "Oh my god, what have I done?" I'd get there, and be like,
Got any Lucasades?
Lucasades. I was like, "Nah, I sold out at breakfast." I used to sell out straight away. Come on, Mum, we printed it. Yeah. Mum used to take me to Aldi to buy Lidl.
Home bargains.
And
Costco.
and Lidl. But what? No, what's the one in Ashton? You took me there.
Was that
Yeah,
not
when you pull up in
Harry
Ashton, past
Foods?
Asda. No, past Asda, straight in front of you there.
Jack Fulton's.
No.
Oh, they sold them at Lidl, did they?
Yeah, they sold them at Lidl. It was like you could get 250p or whatever it was, and I sold them for 70p.
Yeah.
No, someone else tried to sell them pad. I was like, no, I'm affordable pricing me. Mum used to literally take me to places so I could home bargain. My mum used to help support me in my business endeavours.
That's how she should. That's why she's such a good mum.
She is the best mum in the world.
Yeah.
She actually is.
Best
I love
wife
her
ever.
pieces.
Right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to wrap this up. It's been an absolute pleasure to have the stepson.
The steps.
The stepson.
Oh, guys.
I always
stop
call
it.
you the stepson.
I am.
I know. That's what
Bit
I call
weird,
you.
isn't it?
Not
Stepdad.
really. Well, no.
Yeah. You gotta wear that dad title though, bro. You're step dude.
I'm
Step
quite-
dude.
I'm
You are
quite-
stepdad by legal rights, but you are a pretty cool step dude.
Stepdad is
Step
like
dude.
some of the kind of like enjoyment without any of the responsibility.
It's great, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
like
exactly.
it's
So
the
if
perfect
you
way of it.
like go and do
No,
something crazy,
it's been a pleasure to have you.
has.
It has genuinely been a pleasure to have you in my life,
good.
honestly, and you are amazing with my
Oh.
mum, and I just love that, and I love that you make her happy.
Aw.
So no, I appreciate it, man.
Bless you.
You've been an amazing addition to not just mine, but my mum's and everyone's lives. And we've,
Syndicate original.
and,
Original.
yeah, and we've, well, I'm not going to talk business, but you know,
Smashing it.
but the
Oh, yeah,
but the
Syndicate
fact
Original.
that you've just been there for us and been amazing, it's been a proper cool. I never expected it.
Loads of
No,
people.
I never
I didn't
expected
expect
you in our lives
Me
in the
neither.
slightest.
I didn't expect
And
this.
you've been a
anything.
very like incredible chapter to have in.
I'm pretty chilled most of
We've
the time.
got a container full of boxes to move
Yeah.
tomorrow.
So guys, please buy the Heather hoodie that we should so be promoting right now.
Right, so
Sell out no matter
couple of
what.
things
You
before
say
we
that
go.
we don't know.
Couple of things before we go. First of all,
Limited edition.
please make sure you've dropped me a subscription on YouTube. Also, try Instagram, TikTok, etc., etc., etc. Blatant plug.
Ding that bell.
Ding ding that bell. The
Ding
vlog
dong.
is live.
Ding dong the bell.
And third thing, Friday, 7 o'clock, because that's what time the drop is. Syndicate Original, Heather limited edition, one time only hoodie. So if you wish to get one,
Upon a star.
you
Get
need
in
to
there
buy it
quick.
7 p.m. Friday. There is only so many. There are never going to be back again.
Limited edition hoodie.
There'll be no more reorders,
Friday.
etc.
Get your merch, get your
But
merch.
yeah, don't
Not
forget to
to be
subscribe to me.
repeated.
Never again. So thank you very much to Tom. Thank you very much to Kazza. Thank you very much to me.
Thank you very much to me.
Thanks, Twiggy, for spilling my drink.
No, yeah, it's been amazing, guys. Thanks for having us. Everyone, love hearts in the chat. Everyone, if you're looking right now, get your love heart emojis out in the chat. I want to see them spammed. I want
Thank
the
you,
love
bye.
hearts in the chat. Can I get a love heart in the chat? Let's go.
Legends. Thank you for being here. Legends.
Put this in my hair like an idiot.
Legends. Whoa, that's insane. This is a whole new experience, this many.
It's incredible. You need to depress control and plus on that, and then you make text
Oh,
chat
make it bigger.
Yeah, and then you can read it.
That was my only thing that was stressing me out about where the chat
Thank you
is
for
because it was bigger.
joining today.
Right.
It has been fun
Ciao.
today.
Wow. Goodbye.
Thank you for joining
we will see you later.
today.
Ciao, ciao.
Like and subscribe. When will I see you?
Bye, bye, bye,
today?
bye, bye. Dear
Bye, bye,
Lila.
bye,
Right, we're
bye,
going.
bye,
Drop
bye.
me a sub. See you later.
When will
Lovely
I
to see
see
you.
you?
Ciao, ciao.